hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes, and today is going to be a very spicy episode. I have very much ideas of the topics today, and I'm pretty sure you all guys know what it's going to be about. And I got some lovely guests here. Let me introduce them. This button would work. Now button. Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome one and all. I have some lovely guests. Welcome Ray and welcome Observer.
Yes, hello.
Ow, why?
What are you owing for?
I'm getting the shit kicked out of me. Please make yourself on screen.
Okay.
Ow. Why are you so tall? What the hell?
Am I in the right spot?
Yeah, I guess you could be in the right spot, but you're just kind of tall, I guess. Oh, there you go. Here, get off the stool, please. Thank you.
I know my 3D model is like 8'3", but I don't think I'm that tall.
Well, either way, apparently Arrow says damn those thighs. Observer, where the hell are you?
I'm vibing.
No, I'm not asking what you're doing. I'm asking where are you?
Hi.
Oh, scared the shit out of me, dude. But no, everybody, I have some new announcements for Hot Takes as well. I have some new buttons for everyone to interact during stream. And you can see what they do in the description of the buttons themselves. There's like 5 new buttons.
Yes, 5 new buttons.
Yes. What do you mean, since you're a VIP?
Silence is naked.
To be fair, it was Dark Snake who ripped my clothes off. That wasn't really a choice of mine. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Fun time for Hot Takes. But yes, hello, this is your first time, Ray, is it? Or is it not? How did you get here? What do you do? And what are you?
Well, it started with the black hole. Don't ask me how I survived it. I credit
Black hole?
Yep, from the end of time.
A black hole leads to Hot Takes, I guess. Cool.
Well, it landed here, so I don't know how it landed here, but crash landed, woke up in Final Fantasy, then became a VTuber, and then I'm here because, well, you got plenty of call.
I guess. Well, Observer, what do you do? Who are you? And how did you get here?
Hello, I am, at this point, I'm a regular. I just came to hang out. I just came to hang out.
Just came to hang out. Yep.
Variety streamer, owner of an infinite library. I also stole Silence's personal portal, so I can just come in wherever.
That is kind of fair. I just let him in anytime. But no, hello, both of you. I'm excited for the topics tonight. I'm excited that you guys are here. And I also have a new challenge. The challenge is whoever spends the most points for the challenge, basically the big challenge, the last person to spend 100,000 channel points gets to pick a new outfit for me and the new model for June. I got a few new outfits, but that one gets to pick a... Why is that on screen? What the hell? What
I gotta fix something. Is that's just... I mirrored and it's bothering me. It's like when I look left, I'm looking right on your screen.
Oh my goch, I know that's a little weird. You know what?
Yeah.
If you want, let me mirror you on this.
That worked out a lot better, so that way I'm actually looking the right direction.
Transform...
Yep, sorry, technical difficulties.
Wrong person, I flipped the wrong person. No, don't flip this. Stop flipping!
Am I gonna need to... so let me know which direction I need to move.
Oh gosh, I'm flipping too many people. Oh my gosh.
You're flapping too many people?
Flapping.
Oh,
there you are. That's the one you are. I need to make him disappear and then flip him. There you go. You can move naturally now. It's gonna take you a bit to load in.
That means I gotta move to the other side, right?
You're flipped. You're now the right way. Move where you want. It'll look natural. Better?
Okay. That's way better.
Okay.
I'm running out of some coffee too, man.
Yeah. But welcome everybody. I have some good hot takes. There's some new buttons to interact with us, and each one has little voice, little sound bites and everything. So I hope this will be a very interactive hot takes. Some of the buttons change what we do. That some of the buttons actually make us defend the topics we're arguing against. And others just make us do Mortal Kombat. But yes, are you guys ready to start with the topics?
Yeah, I got my coffee. I think I'm good.
Sweet, let's do this. To the booth!
Ah!
Okay, did someone die? Where?
Ow, I'm under the table. How did I get here?
Ow!
Here. Ow. Oh.
I also added new Pokeballs. Ow. There's new
where am
Pokeballs. I don't know, where are you? You start dragging yourself randomly. Hello, Rico, how's it going? Where are you?
Hello, guys. Hello, guys. I am.
I am still on the screen. How am I missing? Ah!
There you are.
I'm the squished server.
Happy birthday! Wait, is it your birthday, Anko? Really? Wow, it's Anko's birthday. Move to the other side. Right there. No, too far. Go back.
Right here.
I'm streaming it if you want to see. It's literally on Discord.
Yeah, that's probably my OBS is being weird. So let me bring my Discord over so I can actually see all you. Yeah, a little sight actually helps.
Happy birthday, Anko. If you want, tell me what you want to spend your points on, and I will spend it for you. For this one free thing, Anko. Since it is your birthday, I want to reward you.
Okay. Get your tail out of my face.
Sure.
Okay, that's better.
Okay. Well, welcome, both of you. Would you guys like to get started with the questions? Or would you rather have something to ask, or rather introduce yourselves again, just to make sure everyone knows who you are? You guys good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Let me find the thing. Bonk. You want? Okay, I'll bonk myself. Where is it? Where's the bonk? I need a bonk myself. There it is, the bonk.
What? Bonk.
Ow. Wait, why didn't it? There it goes. Ow. Why do you bonk me so? Stop bonking me. Oh gosh.
Hey, you're bonking yourself here too.
I know, it's for his birthday and everything like that. But we have a topic to get to, which I added new buttons for everyone to mess with us during these topics. Please use them. I'd want to see how you guys would treat us during this. That's the wrong button. That's the final topic. I'm in first topic. Oh god, everything's gone to hell already. Oh no. But no, the first topic is generally Hogwarts Legacies. What do you guys think about it?
Well, I'll start off on this. As I kind of have, I would say as a game itself, I just have little interest in playing it. It's just not my type of game, and I've no problem admitting that. But the controversy around it, I've been observing it or trying to figure out what the big factors is, and I think it has all the makings of being a Gamergate 2.0. Just being completely real.
Okay. Well, what about you, Observer? What's your opinion on it?
Honestly, the thing is about the controversy is that it might sound kind of like me being kind of flippant about it, but if there was not controversy, I would not play it. But considering that there is this amount of shitstorms that is happening, what it did for many people, considering it, Hogwarts Legacy is now the most well-sold game of the year already, even though it's like it came out 2 days ago.
Yeah.
That's
what it did. That's what the controversy did. That's what they failed to realize.
Oh, I got you. Just...
I'm on top of the table. Ah!
Give me a moment. Oh, shit, he's gone.
Ah! Oh, ow!
I was just trying to
Please, you take the chair.
I was just trying. Oh God. And he's gone. He's gone. I killed him. I killed him.
Ow.
Reaper, help! I killed a man.
Ow.
Ah, where are you? Move.
Oh, ow.
Go that way.
How did I get here?
I don't know how
I'm
you got here.
confused.
I'm confused. But no, if we're talking about Hogwarts Legacy, I gotta say it flat out. I feel like both sides are completely, utterly stupid.
I mean,
Because there is
honestly,
no.
it's just a game.
There's
It's just a game.
That's it. It's literally just a game. And yes, it may support someone you don't like, but at the same time, you don't have to go harass people who are streaming it. That makes you look like an asshole and doesn't help your cause. It hurts it. To put it very simply, both sides, ones who buy more of it just because, they're angry at the people telling them that they're this, that, and the other for buying it.
I mean, honestly, no. It's not. I feel like it's not even that effect. It's more about the fact that the people who didn't even know or really were interested in its existence before, they kind of looked at the people. They kind of what served as a catalyst for them buying the game. They went, "Oh, what is this game? Why is everyone so fucking bent out of shape about it? Why is these people? Why are these people so bent out of shape about it?" They went in, they watched the trailers, they watched this thing. They were not angry enough to buy the game just cause. They were just curious, looked at the game and said, "Oh, this looks cool. I'll buy it."
Yes.
And there's many thousands of people who went there and said, "Oh, this looks cool. I'll buy it." Same problem with Atomic Heart. There was a whole new video.
Oh yeah, they're still doing that. Yeah.
And there was a whole video out where please don't buy Atomic Heart because I'm going to make this straw man that that because it's Russian development, they are going to mine your data and give it to the Russian government because they are Russian.
I'm gonna say one thing.
Yeah.
Just to interrupt for everyone who's new in the chat, I added new buttons for hot takes, so you guys can mess with us during it. It's like the ooh voice, and they all have sound bites and everything like that. They should be the new buttons, like they should have like new signs above them. But no, just making sure everyone knows that because you can mess with us while we're talking. I wanted to make sure everyone knew I was being more interactive with chat.
Yeah, cool. I'm just going. My side of things. I respect people who say like I don't want to support this game, but like if you want to play it, that's cool. That's your decision, right?
Mm-hmm.
There has been several people who like that. A whole ass big Victoria put a stance like we're not going to talk about this game here because it's A, too controversial. We don't need any of that. B, we have our own stance of things, and we're going to follow our own stance.
Wait, apparently the buttons don't have like the new thing above them. Well, okay, the new buttons are, and I quote, where is it? They're the yellow ones, the yellow buttons. Just to kind of clarify it, the yellow buttons allow you to mess with us. Just making sure. I just want everyone to know that.
But yeah,
it's weird why they don't have new above their heads. Usually when I add a button that's new, they add like a new thing above it.
Yeah, I did see there was a Cloudflare error on a friend's chat earlier today. Maybe there's something going on with the server.
There's got to be something going on. I just wanted to make sure everyone knew that I had some new stuff so they can interact with us more, mess with us and all that stuff. There's even like an ooh-woo button which makes us talk in ooh-woo voice for like 5 minutes. I like how I said that and your mouth is just perpetually open, like... But no. Back to the topic at hand. If it comes to Hogwarts Legacy, I feel like there's missteps on both sides. But at the same time, the boycott doesn't make sense. Just logistically. If you don't want J.K. Rowling to make money, you'd have to boycott Lego, Universal, you'd have to boycott like 3 other things just to make sure she didn't make money.
And realistically, when you look at just the sheer size of that, the sheer IP size, just how much royalty she's making, it would not make to a hill of beans at this point if she sold a few copies of Hogwarts Legacy or not. She's got her money. She doesn't really care what you or I do.
She has the money to just sit back and relax the rest of her life.
Yep, but what the boycott would do, though, I think, and this is kind of playing for the people in the middle here who are just saying, hey, I need to put food on my table. Like, you got your engineers, your developers, your janitors, all these people that are working on this game that depend on the sales of this game for their income, and you're basically giving them a giant middle finger because they just happen to work on a game you don't like.
Oh, we gotta be an uwu voice for the next 5 minutes.
What? How do we do?
You do an uwu voice.
Oh,
Uwu.
Okay.
The struggle with this one is very bad. Come on.
I have done this one. Uwu. I've never done an uwu before. I'm more of a yada yada guy.
Oh my god. Observer, could you please explain the uwu voice?
I would not explain the Uwu voice. It's basically you need to Uwify everything you say.
Uwu.
It's in a weird way.
So, just give it a try. Oh my god.
I'm trying.
The struggle. Oh
I took black hole. I didn't work as much.
my god. Observer, please. Oh god. Well, I was going to say, yes, it's basically just a high-pitched voice. And my dog is barking.
I'm going way stuff.
Well,
I will not face stuff until the time is over.
well, I was going to say that Hogwarts Legacy, by all measures, is a good game. I've played it. It's actually pretty decent. My problem with, and I quote, everything is both sides screaming at each other for no reason. Everyone's an asshole. That's my hot
Yeah.
take.
That's my thing too. I'd like to. I'd like to.
Wait.
I'd like to.
These buttons.
Scary rabbits.
Scary rabbits.
That's what
Rabbit.
I'm not good at it either. I'm sorry.
Nobody's good at it. Nobody's good at it.
No one's good at
Who are
it.
good at, and people who are good at it are kind of. I don't want to talk with those people. People who are good at it always.
Yeah, people are good at doing voice scam we.
They're very scary. Very scary. Anyway, Hogwarts Legacy it's just I'm just done with it. Hogwarts Legacy is just a game, and I think people who try to like what actually pissed me off the most is them fucking cataloging the streamers. Someone created
Oh,
a site.
wait.
Yeah.
Before we
Yeah,
get
I
into
saw
that,
that.
before
Really
we get
pissed me.
into that, we have the new topic because that actually is one of the topics. That is the next topic right after it. The next topic was streamers and their effect and the harassment they get for streaming the game. You guys' thoughts on that?
I'll be straight up. That kind of bullshit pisses me the off.
You have a censor button with chickens.
Yep.
Oh god.
I mean,
What the
honestly,
hell?
it genuinely pissed me off. I looked at it like, do you have the time and ability to code an entire freaking site?
Yeah, they made a website. They made a
just
website.
track.
They made a website for any streamer who was playing Hogwarts Legacy just so they could harass them. Probably just to make sure that people knew, but it was mostly just to harass. The site is now down. The person who made it took it down.
Thankfully.
But yeah, they made a full-on website for it. It got so bad. Have you heard of the streamer? Was it Peak? No, I'm trying to remember her name. It started with a P. But she's like a Hololive VTuber. The harassment was so bad she stopped playing the game.
Pikami is not Hololive. Pikami is not Hololive.
Oh wait,
Pikami.
then what is she?
She's Vom's project.
Okay, then she's part of that. But no, Pikami, a really cute VTuber girl who was streaming the game, quit streaming the entire series because the harassment was so bad.
I don't think she quit streaming the entire series. She
Yeah,
quit
she
streaming
did.
more like the
No,
entire.
she confirmed she's streaming. She's not going to stream Hogwarts Legacy again.
Yeah, she completely changed her plans because of that
Yeah.
complete bull crap.
It was so horrible, and she's like one of the sweetest VTubers out there.
Yeah,
and-
some people refused actually to play it. Other people, most Japanese VTubers went, fuck you, and streamed it anyway.
Yeah, that's the only thing is, how do we put it? When it comes to being this boycott of the game, it doesn't feel, how to put it? It doesn't feel, how to put it? It feels like you're forced to boycott it, if that makes any sense.
Well, it's the arguments I think that are being used from the other side that that you're basically demonized. You're called all these bad things by default just for
Welcome,
playing
Ankle
a
Ego.
game,
Welcome
and
back.
that's the part I don't get.
By the way,
Yeah,
the yellow,
that's the
yellow
thing.
buttons are how you would affect us during this, thing. Ow! I also added new Pokeballs. Ow!
Whoa!
Ow!
Oh, hey, holy! Like, I feel the wind
Ow.
off of those. Those have got some power behind them.
Yeah, they do.
There's
I
some
get a concussion every time.
there's some pounding.
Where did that not work?
Imp gets pounded live on stream.
Why did that button not work? What the hell? I'll throw like an Ultra Ball at me then, or Mega Ball.
Oh, oh,
Okay, I have some problems. Why is this not working?
I was expecting a ball to come whizzing past, and
So was I. Why is it
disappointed.
not working? Why? Why is this not working? Oh my gosh, do I have to... Shut it... K-Bonk just redid every single one of my shits, except for the ones I already had listed down. Which means... Oh god.
oh,
You gotta be kidding me, right during middle stream, you son of a bitch. Okay. Why did it not work? Oh my
yeah,
god.
every stream I'm in, it seems like has some sort of technical difficulty
I
that
gotta
comes
throw my-
along
I
with it.
gotta
It's like
throw
they
my-
follow me.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to test this out afterwards. This is pissing me off. Everyone, please do not use any of the new Pokemon balls. I'll fix it later. For some stupid reason, it's not working. I'm so sorry. But the yellow ones do work. The yellow ones that actually mess with us. So, Anko, you get to choose any button you want that isn't one of the new Pokemon buttons, and I'll pay for it, basically, with my points. Yeah.
Yeah, truly on the house.
Why? Truly, it's on the house, and I'm sorry. God, I had this set up and it was working fine right before I started stream.
You miscounted for me or being on here. Technical issues follow me.
Technical issues follow me, damn it. I've had nothing but technical issues all week.
Oh god, we should have known this was going to be us from the get-go.
This was gonna be horrible. I wanted people to enjoy this. I added new buttons so people can mess with us during hot takes, change the subject, make us talk in uwu voice, or even just make us fight over a random topic.
And then I come on the show and it's like,
Yes, that's basically what happened. But, I got scammed, so now I don't want to do it. Okay, I'm so sorry, Anko. I'm sorry.
you know what's contact you about your home auto warranty?
My homework. We were talking about the effects streamers, the legacy of Hogwarts Legacy effect on streamers, and I'm like, oh god. I think we can all agree, at least with the streamers part, it's definitely affected streamers negatively, no matter who streamed it.
Yeah, waiting to the point. Well,
Okay, hydrate works.
we already need to hydrate.
Yes. Oh, everyone start drinking shit. Unless you don't have
crap,
anything.
I literally just finished my water.
I gave
like
you
right before
5
that.
minutes to go grab something to drink.
I just finished my drink. I was eating dinner right before this.
Okay, back with food. Back with food. Oh gosh, because everyone was eating, I guess. Well, either way, what are you guys' opinions on the streamer's effect?
Streamers effect. You let me start. I have a lot of opinions about this.
Okay, we'll start with Reserve, then we'll go to you, Ray. Then I'll finish it off.
Yeah. I'm the streamer virtuoso here. Sorry. What?
Are you gonna start off?
Yeah, what really got me about it is when I started seeing even Silvervale.
Mhm.
Probably, or my biggest inspiration, or aside from a couple of people that led me to Silvervale,
Mhm.
was even pleading with her. He's like, hey, we want to be chill. I love everybody. We're just here to have fun. When she's getting harassed, there's a huge problem.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Silver, like it's at least with Silver and Vishoja, right? There's some sort of a somewhat bigger comment to make about the overall reputation the company has, which is not very bright.
Reaper, get a Pepsi.
But yeah, that
so
could
people
probably be
kind of
its own discussion.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's on discussion, but like, I think where I drew a line personally is Pikami, because Pikami was always wholesome as fuck.
She's
She
the
never,
most wholesome.
she never swears much. She never
Mhm.
really does anything. Like she just wants to vibe.
She vibes, and she's just
Mhm,
nice
mhm.
and innocent. And I'm like,
Yep.
wow, you go for someone
Like-
that innocent, and then you just bully the shit out of her. What the hell?
Are you
is wrong with
glitching out?
guys?
Are you glitching out, Ray? Are you glitching out? What? Are you? Oh, good. You need you need to reboot.
I just need more coffee. I really need more coffee, but I'm out of coffee.
I have some coffee. Go grab it in the back. But later, but
Okay.
good evening.
Yeah,
Welcome,
yeah, I
Johnny
grabbed it in a
boy. Welcome, everybody. I have new buttons for everyone to use. The yellow ones allow you to mess with us during hot takes. Okay, done. Welcome back. Did you grab a Pepsi? Please tell me you grabbed a Pepsi. But either way, I think, Ray, did you want to comment on that, or Observer, were you done?
No, I just want to say that basically, a lot of streamers, like it or not, they dictate the how the games are perceived, because a lot of people play the game. A lot of people want to watch the game being played through the streamer's eyes, right? That's why there's always a break of people watching a particular game on its release date, especially if it's a hype game.
Yeah.
What became of Hogwarts Legacy is that it effectively became the biggest category on Twitch
Yes.
for several days at a time. What these people don't understand, what these people don't understand is that Twitch has algorithms. And by feeding the algorithm, by going there in the chats of people, and they literally activate the Streisand effect on all fronts.
Unintentionally, I think they do. By accidentally telling everyone not to do this because it's the bad thing, you'll be a bad person for doing it. And by being a little bit mean to everybody else, and for them also wanting to join anything that has to do with it and hate read it, it just causes the numbers to explode. Because the people you insult will want to buy the game or watch people stream it. The streamers who stream it will get hate rates by you, which means you're in their chat. And you know what the cause for all that was? At the very end, it became the most popular game ever on Twitch. Period.
Yeah.
And that by extension, the people who may not be aware of what's going on, they're going to look at it and it's like, oh, this is really popular. I may want to check out this game for myself. And
They screwed
ends up
themselves
being
And
over.
it became the most bought game on Steam.
Mhm.
People all over the world bought the game because people outside of that place decided to take it on themselves to beg and plead and then scream and then harass everyone who bought the game. And then suddenly they realized that if it wasn't for their screeching, the game would not have sold nearly as much. It would not have.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like what screwed them over more is the fact of they got people to talk about it more than they wanted them to talk about it. They wanted to shut it down and make sure no one talked about it, period. But the problem was by being mean, by insulting others, by generally being a dick to people who bought the game, that's not how you win an argument. That's not how you convince people to join your side or go like, you know what, maybe that was a bad, maybe we shouldn't support this game. You know what, if you said this person does this, I don't really agree with her and I feel like people should ban this, or not like ban it, but like not support it, I'm pretty sure you get a lot more people agreeing with you. Yes, it is Wizard Game Hot Takes. Welcome, Oni.
Oh, and the whole funny part, that whole situation, there was another situation brewing on Twitter that pretty much took the exact same path, had the exact same end effect.
Is it Atomic
It all
Heart?
started, I don't know, Eliza Blue.
Who's that?
God, to be honest, I had no idea who it was 3 weeks ago, but the exact same scenario happened. She started flagging down one picture after a question saying, hey, what was about this video? And it was a still from it that was publicly available. And from there, it has blown up to where dozens of YouTube accounts have been flagged. Dozens of people were banned off of Twitter. All because this person doesn't want that one image up for some reason. And no one cared about her up until she started doing that. And it's the same thing with Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, my problem is when people make such a big fuss and be mean to others about a certain piece of information, it doesn't help you, it actually hinders you. So, if you guys would like, I can go into the next topic that actually goes into this topic, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Okay, the next topic... Oh, come on.
Or fly too close to the sun now?
You're flying too close to the sun. Nothing's working today, apparently. Oh, can I just have
that's
one
my bad.
day that's working? The next topic is how to do a boycott. Very, very simple how to do a boycott. Let me go over how not to do a boycott from Hogwarts Legacy example. 1. You don't insult anyone you're trying to make sure to get their... You don't insult anyone. Period. Because if you insult people who are buying it, they'll buy more just to spite you. That's rule 1. 2. Voice your discontent, but don't call anyone this, that, or the other because they buy it. 3. Don't destroy your friendships just because someone bought it. Period. Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
Because a bunch of VTubers and other people, streamers in general, have started unfriending and unfollowing other VTubers just because they bought the game. That is insane, in my opinion.
Yeah, that is...
Hot take
that is
right here.
absolutely fucking
You know, I'm gonna put it this way. Hot take right here. If you boycott a game and your friend buys it, you are an asshole if you unfriend them. Period. That's my opinion. That's my hot take. That's my hot take. I'm gonna put my spec on. But yeah, that's my hot take. What about you guys' opinion on this? What do you guys think that you should do as a good way to boycott something?
Yeah, the sad part is what you just described. That is so much of our modern culture, and it drives me up the wall.
Yeah, I was about to agree. Continue, finish up, sorry. Finish.
It just, like, even with, or, like, differences of opinion, it's up to the point where, like, either you agree or it's not there. I'm like,
oh my.
Why? And if you disagree, like on this game, say if you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. No one is forcing you to buy it. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I don't see why it should be so polarizing.
Well, there's also another side to it, if you guys want to hear it. There is also the side that says if you don't buy it, you're an asshole because you're just giving into fear, basically.
Yeah, my take on that is, like, I'm a perfect example. I don't buy it because the game itself does not interest me personally on a gameplay level. It's not the type of game I typically go for. That's it.
Yeah, well, yeah,
I mean,
that's a perfect example. Repo gave the most perfect take here. The more hate you give it, the more attention you give it. Because everyone's gonna want to know why you hate it so much.
Yep.
That's the perfect take.
Yeah.
What about you, Observer? Anything to add to?
Honestly, like, genuinely, what I think when I think about the current when I think about the current, like, how people perceive themselves in the context of other people is infuriating to me. If there's an opinion, like, you like this movie, you like this show, you like this comedian, you like this joke, you make this joke and not that joke, right? And there's a certain sense of censorship, I think, people try to impose on others because they have this vague, absolutely motherfucking idiotic
this is
logic
coming up.
that if it hurts my feelings, that is wrong. I'm going to say it directly as a psychologist. Fuck your feelings.
The worst part is he's actually a psychologist, which the thing is, if he's telling you that, there's something wrong with you.
Fuck your feelings. If those feelings involve putting down other people, destroying them for no reason, for your weird, selfish fucking agenda,
Well,
whatever
guys,
it may be,
apparently,
whatever it may be,
Wait, guys. Fetish unlocked.
fuck your feelings. Okay, sorry.
Okay. I'll just stay here. You guys continue talking.
What fetish unlocked? Who unlocked fetish?
You did. You unlocked the psychologist fetish.
Okay, I see.
Thank you, Oni.
I just imagine someone having a psychologist fetish. Just like, you see,
no.
it all started in the evening. Oh yeah, doc, talk to me, doc. Oh.
Oh my god. By the way, Oni, I added some new buttons. They're all the yellow ones if you want to test them out.
Oh god, I didn't make. Why did I say to make that joke?
This is gonna be so much fun. But no, I generally think when it comes to Hogwarts Legacy, both sides are honestly idiotic. There's the one side that says if you buy it, you're a demon. If you don't buy it, you're a demon. You can't win in a situation. And people who stream it just because they found it interesting or wanted to play a game. Personally, I'm a big fan of Harry Potter. I watched all the movies, read some of the books, and I even freaking
Objectively, I just
I
like
watched.
the world.
I like
it
the
doesn't make
world.
sense.
It's interesting.
It's big and bloated. It's big and bloated. Doesn't make sense. There is a lot of writing stupidity.
Yeah.
But it's just fun.
But the thing is, I don't agree with everything the creator says. But that doesn't mean I don't.
I don't give a shit about what creator said.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't.
my thing.
I didn't even know what exactly J.K. Rowling is. What J.K. Rowling fucking looks until 2017.
That's exactly it, Oni. No one's open-minded to each other's opinion. They just generally know wanting to understand one another. They don't want to understand one another. Period. If you disagree with me, you're my enemy, and that's how they like it. Because in their mind, they'd rather be a self-righteous person who could never do anything wrong. On both sides.
They really like echo chambers, don't they?
Yes, they're very much echo chambers.
It's virtue signaling of what it is.
It's virtue signaling. How to put it? It's like virtue on both sides, signaling that their other side is the evil side. You know,
evil demon of Satan. Like basically,
they can't. They can't talk.
Same thing with that video, right? When I watched "Please Don't Buy Atomic Heart."
Oh yeah.
What it came off. What it came off as initially. If you don't agree with me, you're bad and wrong. You're a bad person. You watch Joe Rogan and play COD.
Yes, that's right, Oni. Most people generally just burn the bridges, and I'm like, you don't need to burn the bridges. All you need to do, guys, is just how to put it.
You know what happened? With the friend I had.
I want to say one thing really quickly.
Yeah, go again.
In my opinion, I think both sides can't realize they're both monsters. No one can understand that they're always no one can understand that they're a monster. How to put it? I don't think anyone can understand themselves as a villain anymore, if that makes any sense. Think about it like this. But
that was a great quote I heard from it was a documentary about Gul Dukat and Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Fantastic villain. But it was said that every villain sees themselves as a hero in their own story.
Thank you for joining, and please make sure to join any other time. I have several new buttons for everyone to try out. And thank you for joining, John. Have a nice day. Go have to sleep or whatever you're doing. Continue, please, right?
I think that's very relevant to what's going on here. Is if you asked any person that is ultra polarized on this issue, or any issue really, they would see themselves as the hero, regardless of what traits they exhibit, what their points are. It wouldn't matter if the other side has got good points, valid points or not. They will not acknowledge them because it doesn't fit their worldview, whether it is a correct worldview or a broken worldview.
That's my problem.
That's my problem. That's my big problem with the world.
That's my big problem right now. No one can acknowledge that they are at fault anymore. And you know what? Oni, do you want to be brought in for a second to give your opinion on it? Because I feel like you have a pretty good opinion on it right now. He's one of the mods.
Uh,
Welcome.
Hello. Hi. Hello.
Hello, Mr.
Hello.
Hi. How's it going? Good to see
Welcome.
you.
Lenny.
By the way, earlier, Legendary did mention that Ray, you do sound like a robot over
You
stream.
do a little bit.
Yeah.
I just thought it was probably internet.
Oh, just in general, you do. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know if I'm able to fix that because I don't
know
when I do
either.
record it sounds just so
try
I don't know.
to try to maybe exit Discord and enter it again.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
probably have to enter general chat and I'll have to pull you back in.
Mhm.
Just do that real quick.
So sorry, what was the
yeah,
last point
give
that
me a second.
Silence was making? Yeah, take your
The
time.
Hogwarts Legacy and the effect it had on streamers. But now
Ah,
we're basically
yeah.
talking about,
You're talking about, so
The general area of the general. We're talking about the general inability of people to accept each other's differences. Presumably.
Yeah. So it all falls down to morals, right? What people think is morally correct or incorrect. So that's the general consensus of what a lot of people put in their tweets as well. Was like, oh, if like you're a decent human being, like you wouldn't buy this game and support like a transphobe, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. But the problem is everyone is like very different in their morals and their values, right? Because but like the general thing that everyone should understand is that people don't really care about you. So it sucks, but that's like that's how it is, right?
no, that's actually-
like,
that's great.
People,
If you're
lots of
so-
people,
if you're so worried about a community of individuals, right, that you don't even know, like what's the point? Like why do you care so much about them if they don't even
Yeah.
connect with you directly? I did see and you guys were talking about how like streamers and other people would just like unfollow or block people and like shit like that. Yeah, man.
Your audio is broken? Okay.
Oh, his audio is broken. Oh shit.
No.
No, Ray.
Wait, do you want me to bring you back in?
I'll pull him back.
Pull it
Hello?
back in. Welcome back. Ray.
Okay.
You're good.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
decent. I think that's as best we're gonna get it.
Yeah, that's okay.
But my thing
yeah.
is, when it comes to this topic, is everyone's an asshole and no one's willing to admit it.
Yeah, I
Period.
guess. Yeah, in a way.
That's the thing. I don't at this point. I look at the scene. If you don't agree with me, block me or something like that. Why?
No,
Why? Why is there
here's
a
the
need to
thing.
block?
It's a good way to look at it like this. Both sides are in the wrong to an extent, right?
Agreed.
Both sides are very selfish.
Very.
But the idea of being a decent human being differs from person to person, and I don't think they can really grasp that concept. So they force others to like try to believe in what they believe in, but it doesn't work that way, right?
No.
Assimilation is not ideal in most situations.
Oh god, assimilation. Yeah, that's not the most ideal. What else
Yeah.
there is basically, if you force someone to their idea, they're gonna push back on you so hard that they'll make something a success. If that makes any sense.
Yeah,
that's the
exactly.
thing. That's
literally what happened to Hogwarts Legacy.
Yes, that's what happened.
literally what happened.
But
For me personally, I exist in I thrive when there's two conflicting opinions. That's why I always
Yes.
come on strong. When I argue with people, I come on strong. I try to sound passionate. I try to go into it, and I'm so fucking annoyed that all these people back down like fight with me. Fight with me, motherfucker! I'm not going to hate you.
A lot of
hate
people,
You.
they contradict
Yeah.
what they say shortly afterwards. That's why, like, there's
There-
conflicts, right? But then it ends us really, really short. And I
Yeah.
gotta admit, the people who are like doing the whole boycott thing of the game, right? They're
They
just,
played Genshin.
dude, they're just on the internet, bro. That's the thing, right? They're just on the internet all the time. They're on Twitter. Like, hello, are you good?
Those same people play Genshin, which is actively supported by China, which actively supports also the same movements, or the same people who play the games supported by Arabian government.
They're
which is
literally
also-
using a
going down a
platform
rabbit
by
hole, but-
Elon Musk, bro.
let's put it this way. Let's put it this
Yeah.
way. You couldn't really. This actually leads into the next topic. If you guys want to move to that next topic.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. I think you're about to
Oh my
say
God,
something
my-
though,
my
right
phone.
before
No,
the
this
next
is-
topic
this-
started. Oh,
yeah.
it just leads right into it.
Yeah, leads
Gotcha.
right
Go
into
ahead.
it. are boycotts effective? Let's put it
Depends
down.
on the way it's done,
I think yes. I think
I
it
thi-
depends on the way it's done,
but
but
not always.
not always.
Yeah,
either.
I gotta
Not
agree.
always.
Like boycotts aren't
Yeah.
always effective. Sure, sometimes they work, but it has to be like universal for it to actually
Yeah,
work.
when people universally decide this is bad, we don't want it to happen, right?
Yeah.
That is when a boycott happens. That works.
You can't
Yeah.
force
Oh,
a
yeah.
boycott. What's worse is when people try to, because then it makes a boycott not only ineffective, it makes it more popular, thus destroying your boycott in general. Because if one guy is so angry at you that he buys 5 copies of something, you're basically screwed. Because if 5 people did that, that's just a lot more copies being bought than there are people, basically.
Yep.
What's
Well,
worse
to me,
is
like,
you could compare this situation so very easily to what happened with Blizzard. Does anyone
Ray,
remember what
you're
happened
up
with Blizzard?
next.
Ray's up
Ray,
next,
go
yeah.
ahead and talk. Ray, go ahead. You're trying to speak.
I'm sorry.
yeah, ironically, it does kind of tie into the whole Blizzard thing, kind of, or my take on that. To me, a boycott is very similar to the review bombing.
Mhm.
As like a great example, I love the Star Trek franchise up until CBS put it behind their paywall. Like
Mhm.
with Star Trek Discovery, there's like, oh yeah, this is going to be a return to form, and people universally hate
Hated
it. It was not a boycott that was orchestrated; it just happened
Hate it.
naturally because
Yeah.
nobody wants to watch it.
Yeah, that's what
I
happened.
mean, and then there are other games that are being universally decried by critics. Like, oh, this is the worst game ever. Nobody likes it, and people are putting in the reviews like, this is actually
Yeah.
a really good game.
That's my problem. Is boycotts are only effective if everyone agrees. The worst part is you can't force everyone to agree.
Mm,
But the
yeah,
thing
yeah,
is, you
yeah.
can still
Oh,
make
yeah.
a bit of an impact even with a small boycott.
But by the end of the day,
boycotts are
most people,
useless.
bro, they're gonna think like you a little bitch or some shit. Especially if you if you like literally unfriend
Oh,
someone
gosh.
because
Yes,
of a
100%.
game. You know how ridiculous that sounds? Like
Yeah.
it just sounds really stupid, bro.
mhm.
It sounds really dumb.
That is my problem. When it comes to at least Hogwarts Legacy's boycott, it is like the worst boycott you can ever imagine. Not only did it not accomplish their goal, it managed to harm anyone who streamed it. Streamers lost friends, and anyone who was like advertising it is basically on a witch hunt right now. And it honestly is so bad that I'm like,
Salem with Trials.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but still.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. If we were in the
Yeah.
past,
Yeah,
then yeah,
from
it
the
would be
past.
that.
But no,
Yeah.
my problem with it is it's generally the worst example of a boycott you could ever imagine. It managed to divide a community, managed to make people hate one another who just generally wanted to play a game, and 2, you didn't accomplish your goal. Period. The boycott's goal completely screwed up. The game
Yep.
made thousands and thousands, millions of dollars. It
Yep,
became
it
the
made
most
millions of dollars
popular
because
game
people-
on Twitch.
On Twitch, it became the most popular game on Twitch. It became the most popular game on Steam. It became most popular game on Epic Store. It became
It is the most popular
everywhere.
game right now.
Sales.
Yeah.
Whatever you were trying to do, your progress went
Yeah.
down the drain heavily.
And you know what happens also? You know what happens also from this point? Warner Brothers will look at this and go,
yeah,
people
Like, this
want
makes
to
money.
see
We want to do more of this.
yeah,
we
it's
people
successful.
like to see this. Then
Yes, I'm
People
gonna
really
guarantee
like to see
just
this
for how
then.
much this money this game has made, it's gonna get a sequel.
yeah, it's gonna get Hogwarts Legacy 2. Maybe it's in a different time zone. Maybe with a different
That's
protagonist. Maybe
probably-
like continuous thing.
No
It's a
matter
franchise
what-
now.
It's a franchise.
It's a franchise now.
Yep.
They made their money.
They have sequels,
The
spin-offs.
boycott failed because, in my opinion, instead of doing what a boycott should do and suggest people not to do it, some people took it as far as to force people. And
You know, like
can't
the good
force anyone
response,
to do
good
a
response to it.
boycott.
Literally, the good response. I was looking through servers today, and Victoria, Victoria, she's one of the biggest, bigger VTubers. She posted a thing for her and Zolon, her husband, and the mod basically posted these things like, okay, this game, right? We're gonna stop all discussions of that shit.
Entities,
Right?
welcome.
Oh, and it is nice.
Welcome,
We're gonna stop all
Entities.
discussion of this game. We're gonna discuss.
Wait, I gotta do
But-
the raid thing real real quick. Hello,
Yeah.
everybody. I am Silinx. Welcome, welcome, one and all. I am Silinx, Imp Extraordinaire, and we are doing a hot takes today, which is where I bring on 2 other VTubers. Hello, everyone. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Ray. Copycat.
Coffee Cat and Observer.
Hello, I'm Observer. I'm nerd, owner of big library. I throw books at people.
Okay, but yes, I do this every Saturday, and I
Hi,
I
wife.
usually play video games and other things like that, and we can watch me.
Oh no,
Please do follow. I'd love to see you guys here more often. And for any VTubers in here, I do have a Google form on my.
I forgot to say, I'm also a professional
join.
stand-in.
What happened to Observer's mic? I don't know.
Yep.
He's just this way now.
Observer sounds fine.
What do I sound?
I don't
sounds
know,
fine.
Apparently, you sound different to NX.
Anitas, my wife. How are you?
Oh yeah, this
Okay.
is Ani's in here.
Mm,
But
I
no,
am.
Let me see. Anitas.
Anitas. But no,
Anitas. I need ass.
I need ass.
I need ass. I do
Does
need ass.
Anitas
Honestly,
eat ass? I feel like she does.
She has a
no, I
neat
do
ass.
need. I need ass. She has a neat ass. Yes.
Oh, eat
Yes.
ass.
She has a very neat ass.
Oh god, when do we start talking about duck ass?
Okay, anyway, sorry, we can't expose her like that. Anyway,
Oh my
let's go.
gosh.
So going back, I actually am looking at some tweets right now that I'm
Uh-huh.
looking at because it's very, very interesting. Sorry. we can keep
la, 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 la.
talking about it.
Yeah.
We asked our
Exposing
allies and our
yes.
LGBTQIA friends to not support this game. You were given essays, links to why not to support this game. If your trans friends start distancing themselves from you, you have no one to blame but yourselves.
I'm gonna put it this way.
I don't know.
During
It's
the
not
Hogwarts
two.
Legacy,
Communication's a two-way
Observer
street,
is gone.
pal.
What the hell happened? Oh, there he is. No, my point of view is when it comes to Hogwarts Legacy, if you break your friendship over this, you're an asshole. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, testing.
Yeah.
Well,
Does it sound
I see.
This
You sound
doesn't make
perfect.
sense.
But no,
Huh?
that's my problem. There are VTubers breaking up friendships just because their friends bought this game and plan to stream it.
Yeah, can
If
I
you
have
do
a
that,
question?
you're nice.
Is it better? Does it sound better?
You sound great.
You
Yeah,
sound
you
great,
sound
dude.
fine.
You sound great.
Oh yeah, way better than me.
But no,
Okay,
Ray
cool.
is like, I'm struggling. Cope.
yeah.
But
I'm just saying, when it comes to this situation, everyone's an asshole, and it's the worst example of a boycott you could ever think of.
Yeah.
Because
Fuck.
it's
And
so
remember when your feelings I'm a professional
May I-
mental health specialist. When your feelings being hurt means you hurt someone else's feelings and make sure they feel miserable, make sure they get destroyed,
Oh
or you
my
do a
gosh, I
break
gotta do a
contract.
southern accent. Keep going.
Fuck
Well,
your
Well,
feelings.
that ain't exactly too far from me. I live.
Fuck them.
my
Fuck them
nostalgia
hard.
doesn't come before the rights of my friends. So this is
Fuck
someone
them
who
hard
agrees.
over the court. Fuck them over
Someone
the
who
court
agrees with
counter.
it.
Fuck
Wait,
them
wait,
in
wait,
front
wait,
of my salad.
Sorry, this is someone that agrees. They're like, my
abs-
nostalgia doesn't come before the rights of my friends, right? Because apparently, if you buy this game,
Danny,
you're
thank you for that.
funding-
God, thank you, everybody.
you're funding
Thank you,
for
everybody.
everything.
Everyone, I am Silinx, the Imp Extraordinaire. I have a hot takes
God.
channel. You know, I fucked this
You
up.
have
I
a
fucked
hot
this.
takes
I
channel.
I failed.
You have a
I
hot
failed.
takes
I
channel.
failed. Raid. I'm so sorry. Hello, everybody.
Hi, my name is Silence, guys.
Hello,
and
my
welcome
name
to
is
the
Silence.
stream.
No, no,
Today we're doing
Wait,
hot
wait,
takes
Alex,
for the
can I just say, he said Silence twice. Hi, my
Yes,
name is
welcome,
Silence.
raiders.
Silence.
Yeah,
Silence.
I'm sorry. I got I'm shy on camera, guys.
Oh, hi,
Yeah.
Danny.
But hello, Danny. Welcome everyone in chats. Please do follow if this is your first time. I do gameplay and I have a talk show every single Saturday while I bring on 2 VTubers to talk about discussions that happened this week.
His VTuber
Yeah.
Animon.
It's a VTuber,
Right.
yes. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Aztec Nemesis. Aztec Nemesis, thank you so much. But everyone, thank you for being here. Thank you for the raid, Danny. We're talking about a controversial topic, so I'm not mad if anyone leaves because of it. We are talking
Danny,
about
join us.
We are talking
We're
about
talking about basically.
we're talking about
stuff
Hogwarts Legacy.
surrounding Hogwarts Legacy.
We're talking about that right now.
And I would like to fuck your feelings.
What the fuck?
Oh, whoa.
I also added new
uh,
buttons for people to mess with us while we talk about this. They're the yellow
I'm
ones.
just looking at tweets.
But no, I'm gonna say this: if anyone wants to leave because they don't want to hear the conversation, that's perfectly fine by me. But we are talking about a pretty hefty topic, and honestly, I feel like it's pretty good for everyone to get their own viewpoint, or at least our viewpoint on it, so you guys think about the whole situation.
Where has life has come to if compared to all the troubles in the world, all the perils, all the fucking thing, a video game about funny wizard man is the most controversial topic of like the last like 2 months.
My only problem is it wasn't a good boycott. It actually harmed their entire purpose. The game made money.
Bro.
It made so much money.
They imply that pirating is like the best option if you still want to play the game, which is like what? So you're telling us to commit a crime?
You're telling us to commit crimes to get
myself, but that's a different topic.
We can go over piracy.
I have a completely different view on piracy because I'm Russian.
Pirate everything.
See, I don't. I mean, granted, like I do it. I mean, if I want to play like Switch games on PC, right? Like emulations and shit, then you would do that.
It is.
But I'm an IT professional, so I kind of have to see both sides of the issue because on one hand, I can see it in certain situations being the only way to get certain stuff done, but on the other hand, there is that legal aspect I can't ignore either.
I'm gonna put it this way: we'll go over piracy another day. I just want to focus on this. This was like the worst boycott you could ever do.
Yar.
Piracy another day, Observer. I'll bring you back for that. But no. Oh, yep. Posture check, everybody. But no. To put it very simply, it's just the worst boycott in known memory. Because it failed on every objective it was trying to do. It split up friendships. The game made money. It made a lot of money. It's the most popular game on Twitch. I'm sorry, but like whatever boycott you tried to do, it failed.
Angry because they realized they fucked up. That's basically the.
Ow! I'm not a copycat.
They realized they fucked up hard.
I want to know something.
Now they're mad because they realized, some of them at least realized, that whatever they did ended up potentially creating a whole new franchise of Harry Potter games.
Probably.
And but we are winning because they're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this right now. The game was just a bad boycott overall. But I also want to announce that I'm doing there's a little challenge, everyone. Whoever spends the most points for the challenge, whoever spends like the 100, makes the mark and we reach that goal, will be able to decide an outfit for the new model in June. That's the challenge. You got to get to 100,000 points for the challenge. Whoever makes the 100,000 gets to choose an outfit for me in the new, model in June with the whole debut and everything.
Outfit.
It could be anything. I don't mind, but it has to be. You have to be the one to win it.
Naked.
Yep.
No.
So spend the points.
Spend those points. Spend the points. I got some new buttons for you guys to mess with us during.
You have to spend 100,000 points? Are you out of your mind?
I know some people who have 90,000.
Considering I have 4,000, I've only been here for a short time.
It's reachable.
I think it's not unrealistic.
It's not unrealistic. Legionary alone could probably do it.
True.
Ow! Why are you hitting me? I am not a copycat, Moxie! Ow! What the hell? But no. The way I'm gonna go about Hogwarts Legacy is it's a failed boycott, no matter what you regard you categorizing it as.
And I'm gonna play it.
I'm gonna play it next week too. Because I enjoy the game. I played it a bit.
By the way. I think I'm absolutely Ravenclaw. I don't see a lot of people who are Ravenclaw, but
Imperial,
I'm
welcome. You missed quite a bit. We're still talking about Hogwarts Legacy, and I have some new buttons that allow you to change stuff for hot takes. Allows you to mess with us and a few other things. They're all the yellow buttons if you want to read them. But no, my point about Hogwarts Legacy, just in general, is that it's a failed boycott. No matter what way you look at it, the game made money. If you bullied anyone and you're not wanting to buy the game, you look like an asshole now. You split up friendships because every VTuber that agreed with you blocked out every other VTuber that didn't agree with it.
That's just honestly, let's be real. And that's another one. That's one of my blunt statements. Most of the people who block other VTubers, they are not VTubers. They are V-clickers and V-tweeters.
V-tweeters? Well, true, but there are some VTubers who actually like recorded them and actually are like streaming and everything like that. That's what screws
Most of
me
them
over.
are absolutely, and I mean absolutely, and I mean it in the most unloving sense of the word, degenerate fucking people are on the.
Oh wow, that's a hot take. Oh wait. You okay? Now hit the yellow button. Okay. Say okay. One of us has to say a hot take. It can be anything, but it has to be a hot take, no matter what it is.
Let me think.
You have to say a hot take, no matter what it is.
Monster Hunter is the best franchise in the world.
Bullshit.
It's not really a hot take. It's really good.
I'm gonna say this: Monster
truth.
Hunter Combat is not the greatest.
You're stupid.
Oh yeah, the Master Balls
I
aren't
think
working. Z, I'm sorry. And I don't know why they were working before stream, but now they're not working. I'm sorry.
No, sorry, that was a hot take.
I want to. I will absolutely. I will say an absolutely
Shit,
hot take.
why
In a
am I
moment, I
doing
need to formulate it.
I'm sorry.
I think ultimately, that's related to that sort of thing.
Oh,
A lot of people just want to look cool without actually doing anything for it.
yeah.
And a lot of these VTubers,
Oh, wait.
I despise all of them.
Chasers.
I gotta say a hot take of my own. My hot take is this: VTubers who never debut but say they're going to are not VTubers. They're the worst type of VTubers. Period.
They are the biggest. This is the biggest, most obvious dick riding of a trend I have ever
Yes,
seen
it's
ever
literally just
in
a
the
trend.
universe.
They're just riding the trend at that point.
Like if you want to stream, motherfucker.
Yeah, stream.
Stream with a fucking doodle, with a fucking with
That's my problem.
with the stick man. Draw a stick man and stream with a stick man.
Yeah, that's my hot take. My hot take is this: if you are claiming to be a pre-debut VTuber but never debut, you're just an ass who just wanted to ride off the fame or like the trend of being one.
Like the thing is, you know how there's a lot of conflicts over the lolly stuff on the Twitter last few months, right?
Yes.
And all of people who scream the most that lolly arts should be banned. They
Oh
should
my
be
gosh.
reported to FBI. They should be all people who are all are Edo, you know.
My only
And
problem is the
the-
people that say
No.
they're
Let me finish.
yeah, let you finish.
And several people of those actually were legitimately exposed to be predators. And I'm like, I see.
That's the weirdest part. The people arguing against that are
yeah.
usually the ones doing it. It's the weirdest thing.
No, they want to redirect your attention from their own misdoings onto something different, some
Yeah.
public outrage that they can ride on. Because the worst people, and I mean it, and I encountered it everywhere, the worst fucking people ever are usually seem the most self-righteous and the most
Yeah.
moralistic out of everyone, because they want to distract from being a shitty person. They want to make sure nobody ever looks at them. They want to be in it and hip with the kids.
Well, okay.
My take on that is, as I work with some people during my day job that
Mhm.
actually go and catch that kind of people and
Oh, really?
throw them behind the bars. And unfortunately, one of them was a person I didn't work directly with, but they were within my organization, and they actually were working with the inmates when they went to court. So,
Wow.
it's kind. They are truly nasty individuals, to put it mildly.
Yeah, but
And-
I think his thing is they hide behind this sort of a sense of self-righteousness by saying they aren't for it.
yeah.
They can defend themselves against it.
And
That's
this
a
guy,
hot
no
take.
one ever suspected him. He was about as milk toast as you could get. He was very quiet about it. So,
Mhm.
but the one screeching about it on Twitter, even my thing is this: like, is the character 18, or is that the intended way the author put him? Like, is there any specific law decrying that specific art style?
No.
So if there's no policy and no law, then where is your perspective based in any reality?
The funny thing is, like, I think FBI also mentioned that please don't send us the drawings, please. It actually clogs up the queue that we have for
yeah.
child-related incidents, and actually interrupts the process of catching actual predators instead of helping it.
Yeah.
Yep, I can't confirm that. It's one area of my department actually works directly with the FBI in that exact area.
God dang.
So I can't confirm that.
I guess he's an expert on this. But no, what is your hot take specifically besides it? I said mine, he said his. What's your hot take?
Okay, so this one's kind of going back old school, but back
Okay.
in the Nintendo Entertainment System, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde is actually a brilliant expose on the dynamic of humanity. But if you go too far in one direction, too far in the other, you end up cucking yourself, and it's a beautiful masterpiece saying that.
I agree, actually. I do agree. From a psychological
I'm too young
standpoint, I do
here.
agree.
What the hell are you guys talking about?
Jekyll and Hyde is the story of Jekyll and Hyde. When
I know the story. He was talking about the Nintendo game.
I'm gonna go back to the
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Sione.
PC.
Thanks for
Bye
joining, by the
bye.
way.
For sure. Have
Yeah,
fun.
bye-bye.
y'all.
Take care.
Bye. But no, what
Oh,
the hell
but,
are you guys talking about? I may just be a Gen Z, but I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I may just be the Gen Z.
I may just be the Gen Z.
Well, the fact you have not played it and saw for yourself, consider yourself very blessed in that respect.
Guess?
My God, I would not curse my worst enemy with actually playing that game because it is
Oh, no.
such a badly played game. Like I dare say it rivals E.T. for being the worst game in history in terms of play.
Okay. Wow, what the hell?
Hmm.
But, you know what?
Yeah, if you really want to see how bad it is, YouTube it.
Yeah,
There's,
pretty sure you'll find
there
stuff
are
on
plenty of
YouTube.
people who torture themselves.
But I say we go to our next topic, if you guys want to. Are you guys ready to?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully this works this time. No, it does not. Screw you, button. I will fix you later. Okay. Have you seen the impersonators of Ray, the VTuber Ray?
Ray?
Yeah, Ray.
What?
Ray Kobo.
Uh,
Or have you not heard of her?
I don't think I've heard of her, but I have heard of impersonators really popping up a lot on TikTok for other VTubers.
Well, the thing is, on TikTok, she has a lot of people copycatting her. They'll copy her voice, and then they'll pretend to be her. So,
wait a minute. She's the one that's kind of got a blue hair for a model?
I think so, yes. If I remember correctly. Yeah, Angry Video Game would probably be the one to watch for that. Yeah, but no. What I'm saying is...
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, my thing about it is when it comes to the whole race situation, is that there are legitly people trying to steal her identity. And I'm like, what as a VTuber, like, how about not?
Oh,
As a VTuber,
excuse
how
me,
would-
Ray Kobo? Ray? Or
Ray,
what?
Ray
I don't-
Kobo. I think
Kobo?
Kobo, yeah, Ray Kobo, I think.
No, it's not Ray Kobo.
Ray Kobo.
Kobo Canero.
Copa Canero. Well, they say Ray Copa Canero. I think it's Ray on Twitter. She has like 3 names. It's weird.
No, Kobo Canero. It's just Kobo.
Yeah. Okay, then it's Kobo. Sorry. Why did I take?
Oh, yeah,
I'm,
yeah,
the
I
VTuber,
just see it.
I'm a VTuber knowledger here. I'm like, what the fuck?
Then share your knowledge with me. But my opinion is, do you guys ever worry that one day you'll get big enough, you'll just get a bunch of copycats?
Yeah. I mean, they don't really have my model and shit, but like it's
Yeah.
it's going to spot. It's going to be fairly easy to spot, and I'm like going to. I don't really know what I do with it. If I'm not like if I'm not corporate, for example, if I'm corporate, then I'm going to go to my corporate management and say impersonation help. And then if it's like Hololive,
Yeah.
they actually crack down on all the impersonations and on everything, so they legitimately court everything. They go
Oh
to
my
court.
gosh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's
cover
something
court
I
does
have-
all that stuff.
They have revealed that they have actually had more than 100 cases of defamation,
Yeah, wow.
impersonation, and everything. They
Oh,
legitimately
God,
went to court on their asses, and they would
that sounds fun. Oh gosh.
like
that sounds-
they are extremely protective of their talents after
Yeah.
after the shit shows that occurred in 2020 and 2021.
Oh,
They are
the
extremely protective.
Those 2 years kind of screwed over VTubers, but at the same time, they were the most popular for VTubers.
Yeah, Hololive had a lot of really bad situation happen
Oh,
in
yeah.
2021, in 2020, 2021.
sucked. Yeah, but no. My thing is, I'm just curious how you guys would go about it.
I would probably at least request to stop, and if it doesn't work, then I would inform the whatever platform that is currently
In charge
that
of
is a
that.
part of that in charge of that. I was like, okay, this is my credentials. I am this person. They are not me. They are not authorized to do anything from my end. Please do something about it, right?
Okay.
That's what I would do.
Ray, what about you?
Well, having seen dozens of DMCA and copyright related problems, especially on YouTube, that's quite literally is a complete show. To be completely honest.
Complete talk show.
I would have to make sure that all of my details are solid upfront, and probably consult a copyright attorney, or just to make sure that
attorney.
Yeah.
You have to have a legal consultant.
Yeah, you have
that's
to have
for
a legal
sure.
consultant.
And I would definitely follow the process. Like, okay, or issue that cease and desist, or the request, or review, all that stuff. It basically follow the letter of the law, like to the exact dotting of the I's, crossing of the T's.
Okay.
But I think that's kind of where the agency VTubers probably have a huge advantage, is they have someone already on tap of
Yeah, they
do
have
that work
a
for them.
bunch of people. That is the one thing I think corporate has better than just independence. I feel like there's both negatives and positives to independence.
Actually, the funny thing about the corporate is that you literally violate their copyright because they have officially contractually documented copyright over the avatar, over the persona, over everything. And if you impersonate them, you officially violate the contract.
Yeah, the copyright.
The copyright.
I was just gonna say that, but generally, when it comes to the whole thing, I feel like when VTubers who are like corporate, they get a bigger advantage when it comes to legality. But I think individuals have more creative freedom. I feel like there's like
It
pros and
depends on the
cons.
corporation. It entirely depends on the corporation. Let's say Face Connect, right? Face Connect, they have Pippa. And Pippa is Pippa.
You can't just say Pippa
I
is
love
Pippa.
Pippa, but
You gotta say more than that.
This is the person who rants about KGB and GRI and then turns around, talks shit about other corporate VTubers openly, talks shit. She
Pippa
also
does not mind flying close to the sun.
No, he does not. I guess. What the hell? Wait.
She also
Yes.
she also openly insults corporations in terms of gaming corporations. She goes fucking buck wild.
I think
She is okay. It might be a hot take on its own, but she's
Yes,
kind of like a what's his face? The one who's like the one who says the frogs are gay. Who are the
Alex Jones.
Yeah, she's basically VTuber Alex Jones.
I never thought
She's
I'd
a
see
bunny.
one.
She's a
I never thought I'd
bunny
see
girl
one.
VTuber
Bunny
Alex
girl
Jones.
VTuber Alex Jones. Wait a second. I think I've seen memes of that on TikTok.
Yeah, she's
She
she also is so fucking cynical and nihilistic that she streamed with a girl, right? Another girl who's like all pure and kind, right? One of those types. And she talks about life and talks about stuff, and the collaboration partner started fucking crying.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I don't think I saw that.
She cried because Pippa is so cynical and nihilistic and just.
It wasn't that she was being mean. It's just her cynical viewpoint just destroyed her. But
Yeah,
no,
Pippa
I also
makes
want
Lisa cry. Let me-
there's new buttons as well. There's new buttons for everyone to interact with. You can even make us fight with Mortal Kombat style.
I'm going to place it in mute chat via VT.
Mute chat? Oh no.
Like this is the clip.
Also, you guys are free to join with Discord. Nightbot randomly starts posting that every I think 15 minutes. He'll post a link to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Ow!
It's like basically
the hell
Lisa
is
is
that?
another VTuber who's like very kind, very cute, and it's like very simple and kind of naive a little bit. And and there's Pippa who's like, and she also got like mad and uncomfortable because it's like Doomer depressed rabbit
That's another-
depresses the happy smiling sheep to the point of tears.
Oh, yeah, sorry about this. See, I don't know why they're not working. I literally set them up earlier and they worked perfectly fine. So I'm gonna have to figure out why those Pokeballs are not working. Everyone wanted me to add new Pokeballs because I only had like the original and now I added them. And now they're not working. But no, the yellow buttons work if you want to try any of those, Zia. Those actually have like funny little sound bits too.
Honestly, that's not. Honestly, that cannot prove how much how much of a doomer if you actually made someone
Oh,
pure
yeah.
and kind cry just
Yeah.
because of how much of a doomer you are.
You know what?
People got all fucking surprised. It was like, why are you
Yeah.
crying? What the fuck?
You know what? Let's go to the next topic, please. New topic. Why does that button still not work? You sons of bitches. Whoever made that button not work, I'm gonna murder. I'm gonna murder that person with the button not working.
I better leave then.
You are not leaving.
Dang.
Because if not, I'm gonna put you in the coffee next.
Well, my blood's already coffee, so
Really? God dang. It better be
Damn.
my brand
Yeah,
coffee. If
I
it's
am-
not my brand coffee, you're gonna die.
did it survive to the end of
Yes.
time? It very well could be,
Well,
because
either
it
way.
was just one gigantic black hole.
Well, either way. Have you heard of the? I think it's Zion. Zion. I'm trying to remember her name. I think I may have misspelled it on here, but it's like a Zion. She was like a new VTuber who just debuted, and she was already put under misconduct and suspension.
Oh, Zion.
Zion.
Zion. I think a lot of Zion. Yeah. It's VTuber. She's
yeah,
not.
don't tell me.
She didn't really just debut. Zion was around for a while, I'd say. Let me actually check. Let me actually check my notes real
I
quick.
think it was like last month she debuted, or maybe a month before that.
No. Let me check my notes. Let me quickly
like-
check my notes, please.
Well,
Yeah,
either
imagine
way.
having notes for this kind of thing.
Wow, you have notes.
So now
Wow, you're
they
better than me, and I run the show.
debuted 10th of December. Okay, yeah.
10th of December.
2
That's
months
not,
ago.
That's 2 months ago. That's not very long.
Two and something months ago. Zion, yeah,
Debuted?
she
like
was
2
taken
good
on
months?
special suspended as misconduct.
Yeah, she got suspended. I was wondering you guys' opinion of that if you heard of it.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Zion.
Sorry,
Zion Lanza?
Zion.
Zion.
Sorry, I'm saying it wrong.
Zion Lanza. Yeah, Zion Lanza.
Okay, let me look this up real quick. Now you gotta be curious.
Yeah, she got suspended
The
for
thing is,
misconduct.
the problem is, she seems. They explained why. Actually,
yeah.
it wasn't anything related to social stuff. It was mostly related to the fact that she was She had several She has some instruction stuff she needed. She basically needed to do, but she kind of like she's a bit of an airhead, so she kind of forgot about those several times since her debut. So she basically caused a few problems for herself.
Yeah, no, I feel like she did, but at the same time, I'm like, what do you guys feel about, getting suspended as a VTuber, if that makes any sense?
I mean, if you're corporate, it's a job. Ultimately speaking, if you do not follow the rules that are placed down by people who actually gave you this platform, gave you this following, if you do not follow the rules, you're bound to be punished. Like, she wasn't fired or anything. She wasn't
No,
like
she's
anything.
suspended.
She was suspended for a while. That happened to several talents before, and they returned just fine, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering you guys' take on the entire situation, because it's gotta be a little weird being independent VTubers seeing someone to get suspended.
I mean, it's the same thing as getting banned on Twitch for a while. Like,
True.
it's simply similar thing.
Having worked in the normal world as well, which is, I would say in a lot of ways similar, because you have to play by someone else's rules, otherwise you get hit with the hammers. It makes sense that they would have their own rules, how they want to have their corporate image, and if your conduct is affecting the corporate image. Well, it's like the saying about HR. HR is not there to protect you; they are there to protect the company. And I imagine these rules are there to protect the talent from any adverse actions by the talent.
Yeah, they're going to protect both you and the you as the talent, and maybe if you are being attacked because you are a part of the corporate channel, right?
If you are a part motive there.
Yeah, if you are part of the corporate channel, you are part of the corporate image, you are part of the corporate PR. If you are being unjustly attacked, it's their job to protect you. Yep. But if you're actually screwing over the image of the corporation or acting outside of the rules, they are not contractually obligated to punish you.
Yep, I fully agree. But I'm gonna move on to the next topic, because the next topic is actually really, really juicy. And this button still doesn't work. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It still doesn't work. Oh, I worked on that button for like... You know what the next topic is? Do you think Twitter is going to add limitations to how many tweets you can do?
If they do, they will be torn apart.
No, I know that. But did you guys hear what happened recently?
No, that was glitch. That was a glitch, thankfully.
Was it a glitch? That's my question. I don't think it was. You don't just get a limitation on how many tweets as a glitch. I'm sorry.
Fun fact.
But to be fair, though,
there actually is a legitimate limit.
Really?
But for any, it's always been there. It's actually 2,500 tweets in a day. 2,500
tweets 2,500 times a day?
Bots, basically. But
realistically,
everyone in chat, if you could tweet 2,500 times in a single day, my God, your fingers would be moving at light speed.
I mean, yeah.
Because we're never going to hit that, even if we scheduled all of our tweets from like here to the end of time. Like that's just unrealistic for a human.
I fully agree, but my thing is, do you think that they'd ever limit you because of it? Because honestly, I feel like they probably wouldn't, but at the same time, it's a corporation, so I gotta think a limitation probably is a pretty bad sign. And from how many VTubers had that happen? I had that happen to me.
Yeah, it was probably a glitch because there was already a limitation. There is already a limitation imposed. It's not a problem if there is going to be limitation on it. It's a problem that they might have messed something up on their end and like accidentally switched the numbers of. I can imagine someone typoed the fucking limitation numbers. It was like, oh fuck, we're doing you.
Yeah, I know, but call me a conspiracy theorist. Call me a conspiracy theorist, but I 100% think they're going to try at least do something similar to what I was suggesting in limiting how many tweets per person can do.
Honestly, I don't give a shit. I post like 1 or 2 tweets per day.
I know. I'm not very good at Twitter either.
As a tech head, I've been kind of following ever since the whole debacle started last year with Elon buying Twitter and all the drama that surrounded that.
Honestly, how to put it, I don't think Elon buying Twitter was a bad thing. My problem is he doesn't really know how to do it, and he's trying to make it profitable.
Basically all of this is kind of like a try and mistake kind of from his
it's a try and mistake. But my problem now is I don't know if they could probably try and introduce a way to monetize us by adding tweet limits. And I could
probably not. No. They would not turn a site into a gacha.
I don't think the tweet limit would be applied in that way. Now, if you have a corporate account, like if you're a Nike brand, I can see that kind of limitation being applied from that respect. Because you're not doing it just to advertise your personal brand at that point. That is a corporate brand. It's like a little bit of a different world. But like for you and me, like it would not make sense. Like it would drive more users away.
I'm just saying, it's a good possibility.
The thing is, you don't understand silence. They need retention. They need people to tweet. Exactly. They need people to tweet as much as possible. But most of these people, they also know that most of these people who tweet are fucking losers who do not have anything in their life besides Twitter because they tweet 1,000 tweets a day. And if people are introduced a limitation of tweets, you know what they would do? They would go somewhere else.
Probably. I don't know.
They would go somewhere else.
I don't know.
I think the issue there would be where would they go?
That's the problem.
Tumblr. Tumblr.
Maybe.
Oh,
Facebook.
if a lot of those people went back to Tumblr, I think Twitter would be a genuinely better place. That's just
Probably.
my hot take on that.
Yeah,
If the
but
people who say they
from a
quit
business
Twitter actually
perspective,
did, it'd be a
from
better
business,
place.
From a business perspective, that is a bad decision. So they would not do it.
Oh yeah, I fully agree. But no, my thing about it
Even
is,
short term games do not are not worth the amount of people that will leave Twitter for them.
Okay. Well, I think we covered that topic. Does anyone have any other things they wish to mention about it?
Twitter can suck my balls.
Okay, that's
it.
an outtake
Twitter
right
sucks,
there.
but they did make one good change. I think actually does benefit us long term. It is they're actually getting a program set up to where we get shares of ad revenue. That like if there's an ad above or below with the tweet we post, if our Twitter blue, we get a part.
Money? Oh. I gotta pay for Twitter.
Which I know right now it doesn't make no hill of beans, but I can see as a brand grows and you get someone
Yeah.
like 2-3 million followers, then that might actually amount to a little bit.
Yeah, people
yeah,
who
I
have
agree.
already 100 million followers there, or 100,000 like followers there, they probably already will make buck of these.
Probably. But I'm gonna say one thing. Let's head to the next topic, because now we're talking about the Anime Man's opinion on VTubers. His hot take, if it will.
Oh,
Because he was on Iron
Anime
Man's
Man, Joey.
Yeah, Joey.
Uh,
Yeah, have you not heard of him?
yeah, I need context here. I don't think I've heard of this.
Okay, there's this guy called the Anime Man. He does a bunch of anime reviews, manga reviews, and he was on Iron Mouse's show recently.
He is a part of the what's it called? The Trash Taste podcast.
Trash Taste
with
Podcast.
Connor, Joey, and the Giguk, those three.
Yeah, so basically, his hot take on Iron Mouse's channel was VTubers are only, like, no one really pays attention to a VTuber unless they have a really good model.
True,
That's his hot take.
true.
I think there's a nuance to that, to be honest.
There is a nuance, but
There
that's
is a
mostly true.
nuance.
Like a really good model, it doesn't mean that it
Twitter
has
is
to be
full of
flashy and expensive. It doesn't really have to be flashy and expensive. What a good model
gosh.
is eye-catching. Like that's what I mean. It has to be eye-catching.
Yeah.
Yeah, distinctive. Even though I think I saw parts of that interview. I need to go watch the whole thing for full context. But
Imperial
I
just
do
hates
have
Twitter
to-
in general. Oh, wow.
yeah, Twitter does have that. I'm
Twitter is just
I'm not gonna
cesspool of
disagree.
scum and villainy. It's like Tatooine. Twitter is
never
Tatooine.
fine.
That's a hot take right there. Twitter is Tatooine.
Yep, specifically Mos Eisley.
It smells like
Yeah, that's I
Twitter is Mos
went into
Eisley.
our best of Iron Mouse video, right? And the first comment I fully agree with. The model grabs the attention. The
It
personality
does.
holds it.
Yes, that's it. That's the two keys you need.
Yeah.
You need a really good model, and then you need to grab their attention. Grab it by the balls.
Yep. I'd have to agree because I think the one clip I did see from that interview is that you have the best looking model in the world, but if you're not entertaining, you're not keeping the audience.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're boring, like if you're just plainly boring, nothing will change. If you have
Nothing will
$9,000
matter.
model, if you have like $10,000 model, nothing will change from the fact that you're a fucking boring motherfucker. That does not even try.
Oh.
Just say they talk about it too much. Always back onto it. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
VTuber just forget. Forget Twitter's Tatooine's Mos Eisley. It's just a hive of scum and villainy. Period.
Yep. We're there by necessity, not necessarily because we want to be.
Yeah, it's the only place to get drinks.
Honestly, like that's my biggest problem, right? When I talk on my stream, I know my model is good. I know people will
it's a great model,
look at
honestly.
me and
You
go,
look great.
wow, this is a cool model. My main issue with my own content is that I do not have a metric. There's nobody else to tell me if my content is like good. So I need to like try to wing it. So there's a lot of times
Yeah,
when I sit here and
there's no
think,
one, like,
am I fucking
Tell you,
boring?
Did you do good?
Am I just boring?
I don't think so. I think you're pretty good.
Well, I kind of have the same struggles. I can definitely relate.
That's the
But
problem.
I kind of use a
everyone
different
has.
metric though.
What?
As a great example is when I post shorts on my YouTube, it is on a for me to get or anywhere from 500 up to 2,000 views. It just depends on the hashtags and all that gobbledygook.
Yeah.
But when I'm starting to get hate comments on my shorts, that is when I know I'm getting something right.
Really?
And I turn those into content too. Hold on. I actually got a couple of examples.
I'm going to say that.
can share
I
here.
feel bad. I haven't got any hate yet. I feel like I'm not doing all I could. I need hate.
I don't understand. There's
wait,
a thing
someone
that
hate me.
permeates
Someone
my
hate me
entire
right now,
content. That permeates my entire content, right?
Yes.
There is a thing which is I don't really understand why it works like this, but my videos nobody comments on them. My Twitch almost nobody talks. My TikTok no comments whatsoever. And I'm like,
it's you have to be somehow engaging. That's why I'm trying to tell people to press the yellow buttons, please. I want to fight these guys in Mortal Kombat.
no. They watch me. There's like a bunch of views on everything.
Really?
Always. It's like there is like 100 views on my VTuber self introduction
Yeah.
and absolutely 0 comments.
Really?
Oh,
One thing I also learned is tags are very important when it comes to any sort of YouTube or anything. You have to have the right tags.
I do have a lot of right tags. They watch me. They do everything, but there is no comments. Nobody wants to talk to me. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. It's weird.
well, I know personally, I like to watch the content itself, not necessarily be engaged in chat, because there's a whole bunch of chat going on. I kind of feel like I get lost in that chat, so I just prefer to watch.
Yeah.
That's the bigger streamers. The smaller streamers, one of my favorites, or Dyndy is one of them, but there's another one, Rose Senshi. Absolutely love being engaged with their content. But I also kind of feel like I know that person on a friendship level, and that to me makes a lot of difference too.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I'm not really not really that big, so it's like I'm fairly small in all things considering.
Honestly,
right,
I think I'm smaller than both of you, I think.
I'm not going to pretend to be big. I think I had the luxury of having a lot of growth from my previous attempt at streaming back in 2015. And yeah, I did not feel comfortable as a face cam tuber. I just did not.
Speaking of YouTube, please go subscribe. If you miss any sort of like stream I've done, you can go back and watch it there. Or you can just start going through all my YouTube channels or like all my past videos.
Ultimately,
and
it's like I'm just sitting here. It's like I do not have a good metric or a good person, unfortunately, or a manager or a person who like actually gives a shit about me, right? To really sit down with me and talk numbers with. And now I do not know exactly. That's my problem. That is my biggest problem. I do not know if I'm entertaining. I do not know if, like, when people watch me laugh and do stuff, right, and they completely leave out, right. Like today, I had a collab before on with my art mama, right.
Oh. Make request.
With my art mama, and what happened is I did not get any viewers whatsoever.
Okay, so apparently we have to change topics now. You guys now have to discuss what's great about me. Apparently, because Eero chose the topic now.
Well, I'm gonna lead off on that. Like,
did you just say you could beat off on that?
Lead off, not beat off.
Oh, okay. I heard
even though that's
I was very
on
concerned.
Topic, but in the span of 20 minutes, you actually got me to come on this show, and I'd never been on this type of show before, so that says something, because I am a hardcore introvert.
Honestly, it was kind of just panic, because a few people kind of decided they couldn't do it today and had to do it next week, so it was kind of just panic messaging.
You know me. You know my style.
Yeah, I know.
I like you.
I bring you on. You're like the co-host, honestly.
Yeah, I'm the psychological expert basically at this point.
Yes, he's the psychological expert I bring on just because he can kind of tell me what other people are thinking. But no. Yeah.
To thinking about why I think I like you, you're one of those people who, and that is in the most positive sense of way. You're one of the most bullyable people I've seen around on the internet ever.
I don't take that as a compliment.
That is a compliment. That is very entertaining. It's very entertaining to watch you get on live on stream.
Take it easy.
It's very entertaining to watch you.
My compliment. I'm bullyable.
For all the sadists out there, you're gonna be their favorite person ever. Believe me.
I love watching people be nice. Thank you, Eero. But I don't think
yeah,
that was nice,
ultimately,
technically. Anything
cool.
else you can say?
You're cool. This whole thing is cool.
I like. Yeah, Eero has it right. Meanwhile, Observer, what I like the most about you is that you're the most bullyable person I know.
I mean, honestly, Ero, can you look at this? Can you look at these big, honest yellow eyes? Can you look at these handlebars on his head? Can you look at the tail swishing behind and tell me you don't want to bully the shit out of him?
Handlebars? What the fuck? When did I become handlebars? God damn it.
No.
Even have serious talk with him. Yeah, I mean, me and Eero have serious talk sometimes. Like, sometimes he tells me stuff, I tell him stuff, you know. I feel like I like talking to people, even, like, behind being a VTuber, just generally talk about how they're feeling.
I like people.
Nice.
Even though I sound like a nihilistic asshole most of the time, I like people.
I like people, but I hate them all.
No, I do tend to like. I feel like that's another thing I want to say. A lot of people who can openly say, I'm not patting myself on the shoulder here. A lot of people I notice who can openly say, I'm a nihilistic asshole. They often aren't. They often aren't really
Sometimes, yeah.
that bad of people. There is a lot of the opposite way happening with people. Like when I'm so kind and so soft and so chill and so and I look at you and go, you're a fucking cold ass bitch, aren't you?
God, that's so directed. If that makes any sense. Just looking at it, like I know what you are. You're an ass.
I remember there is a flippant VTuber called Taiga, right? And
Taiga.
He was
I know
exposed.
Taiga.
Yeah, and he was exposed for a bunch of things, but then it turns out to be the expose was absolutely a sham by someone he pissed off by being a blunt guy.
It's literally that. Like,
and then he is blunt. He is very flippant. He's very he fully says, "I'm a fucking asshat," right?
Yes.
And then you look at people like, I don't know, some of the Vishoujo people. I'm not bringing Silver. Silver is as mild and as mild as people go.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
I'm speaking more about like Nyanners sometimes.
Yeah.
She can be a bit of a bitch.
God, Nyanners. Like,
Nyanners.
I love her lore,
Nyanners.
but yeah, God, there is so much that you just do not see a lot of on her stream. But when she brings it out, my God.
I'm trying to remember. There's one girl.
Like she's all trying to be all. There was Bunny. Remember the
nihilistic bunny.
The controversial bunny with Lena, right?
Yes.
And there was this when she was like, "Oh, I'm so comfy and so cute and so," and then she ended up being like an absolute hysterical.
Oh yeah.
Person.
Yeah, I think there's a reason she's cast as the big bad villain in Bishoujo.
Yes. Yes. Oh god, it's weird how they come off, but actually are. If that makes any sense, it's weird how they come off. It's like you show a part of yourself that isn't real, but then you show the real you, and they're like,
yeah.
Like, whoa.
Yeah. I feel like I don't really. There's a lot of nuance in Vishoujo situation. I feel like Iron Mouse is very real as a person. I feel like Zentreya is very real as a person.
Yes.
Fruit kinda is. Yeah. Fruit is pretty much. I don't really know her. I don't really watch her stuff because I don't really vibe with the whole. I'm Fruit. I'm so anime girl. I'm British. Hey. I don't really vibe with that.
You don't vibe with it.
Yeah.
You're not a vibing guy.
Yeah, I'm not a vibing guy. I don't really. She's very mild. I like her taste in music, though. I can say that. I like her taste in music.
Let's head to the next topic if you guys are ready.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Let's see. Oh yes. Did you hear what Buff Pup is gonna get? I'm pretty sure you did, Observer, because this is pointed at you. You know, Buff Pup is getting a spicy actual model, right?
You're talking like YouTuber model?
Yes. She is. Not like a
Oh.
model
Oh,
for
okay,
being a
I-
VTuber, but I meant a statue model of, lewdness.
She's getting her nude dude
She's
statue.
getting a nude statue. And I'm wondering when you're going to order yourself one, considering you're such a big fan, aren't
I
you?
cannot.
You
I cannot
cannot. You
physically
can't.
order it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you live in Russia currently.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
I'd
forgot.
say, where can
If you have the
I
op-
find this gem of an item?
Yeah,
Because
where
I
can
am
you
very
find
interested
this
in
gem?
learning more.
Okay, I guess I was talking to the wrong person. Wait, what? That's
Oh,
right.
Plus, I'm not really a merch guy. I'm really not a merch guy.
You're not a
I don't
merch
really
guy?
buy merch.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. But no, my thing is,
Uh,
okay, would you buy one?
Considering I wonder where it is, and I'm already planning on buying it.
Oh my gosh. I was talking to the wrong person. This question was aimed at Observer, but he can't even buy it. Wait, question. Would you buy it if you could do it?
Sure.
That was a very unsure sure.
Yeah, sure. I would buy it. Like, if I could buy it, I would actually legitimately place it on my
On your desk?
on my shelf there and
Uh-huh.
scare my cat with a naked person dog.
Oh gosh. Wait, that brings me the question. If a cat sees a person that's also a dog, do they think that's hell on earth?
Probably.
I think that would be horrifying for a cat.
Considering I claim superiority.
No, wait. Let me ask the resident cat girl. So
Yes.
tell us,
Yeah.
is this like a hell on earth seed dog person?
Nah, because I own a dog IRL, so I
Wait,
see
you're
his
a
cat's
cat
courtesy.
that owns a dog.
Yep.
I see this turning
That's
out very
a
badly.
dominance play. That's a
a
dominance play. I
dominance
feel like that's a dominance play.
It's a dominance play.
Yeah,
You're
it
right. It's a
absolutely
dominance
is.
play. It's very much dominance play. You are like the most dominant animal here currently.
Uh,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I said that and now my dog is barking at me. What the hell?
you're like
The dog knows.
you really like putting your foot in your mouth. You're the most dominant animal in here. You know, humans and imps are technically animals too.
Hey.
Well,
Hey.
All
I
claim is I
deserve
survived the black
title I
hole.
have. Shut up.
Silence. Someone please in the chat clip this right now and named it. Silence confirms he's a bottom live on stream.
What do you mean?
Please, I request it to you.
Why-
Silence confirms he's a bottom live on stream.
How did I confirm I'm a bottom?
Because you named Ray here the most dominant in the basically dominant around, and that means
God.
you're not dominant. Because
What
I know
about
I'm
you?
a switch.
Are you
I know
dominant?
I'm a switch, right? So I'm not
Bullshit,
the
you are.
most dominant.
Bullshit. I don't believe it. You are not a switch. Period. I don't believe it.
I am a switch. Don't worry about it. And
I
Ray is
worry
the
about
dominant.
it. Ray,
So who's
agree with me here. Agree with
and
me,
Ray is dominant. I am switch. That leaves you as the bottom.
Ugh. You know what? Let's go to the next question, please. Motherfucker. You know, let's go to the next question. The next question.
I feel like Silence has the biggest talent of shooting himself in the foot, like the most artistic way
You
of
see,
shooting
I have
himself in the foot.
I have the best aim, but only for my feet.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, let's go to the next question. The next question is, do you guys stream from Wi-Fi or Ethernet cable?
I recently bought myself an Ethernet cable, and it's been somewhat stable. Yeah.
Somewhat stable,
Yep.
okay. I keep hearing these other VTubers who finally switched to Ethernet cable and say it's the greatest thing to ever happen.
It's not the greatest thing to ever happen. It's just a thing. It works. Whatever.
Okay, what about you?
Yeah, I've literally spent almost 20 years in IT work, so I have been on Ethernet since day one.
Nice.
Yeah, Wi-Fi. Well, if you have good Wi-Fi, I don't think it's a problem to actually stream from it. It's
guess
like
that's
6,000 bitrate. You can easily make with like a good Wi-Fi. You can easily. It's not even a problem.
Okay.
Well, at one point, it was actually better to stream on Wi-Fi because you had better throughput, or because
Yeah.
you had or more bandwidth to work with. But
Okay.
the disadvantage with Wi-Fi Wi-Fi is just if you got a lot of wireless devices, like especially
Mhm.
cell phones, the interference can cause it to dip out, and that's something I actually have to deal with.
Really?
Yeah, but I live alone. So I
That's
don't really
true.
care.
I feel like that you got a bit of an advantage. You live alone, but if like you live with people and everything like that, what would you recommend for internet to make sure your stream is as stable as possible?
Probably Ethernet. Probably Ethernet.
Probably Ethernet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ethernet just in general is going to be more stable, more consistent,
Ah,
and
got
it's not going to be as prone to changing IP addresses. So when you're doing stuff with like what I am with using
Ah.
a phone as a tracker, like it's going to be more consistent when connecting back to the computer.
I get it. Ah,
Yeah, sure.
well, that's my question down because I saw everyone like raving about it, and I was like, "What's the big deal? I stream on Wi-Fi all the time."
It's the thing is, I feel like there is even like very cheap Ethernet cables. I'm using a very cheap cable. I just bought it.
The
They
problem
arrived
is-
it, and I'm just using it.
I would use Ethernet,
Uh,
but my computer's nowhere near my router.
My
There's very
Ethernet
long
cable's
cables.
handmade.
Well, that
There's
it'd have to
very
be like,
long cables.
It just wouldn't work with my situation because mine's like literally it has to close a door every night in order. It just wouldn't work for me right now.
Yeah,
They are very actually they're very slim. These cables, they're not like round cables. They are very slim. Like my cable is very slim.
Well, either way.
Yeah, and if you are going with Ethernet, I personally recommend at least Cat 5e or Cat 6 just for the quality
Got it.
standpoint.
Yeah.
I might be kind of biased though because I handmade mine.
Yeah. Oh, you handmade. Oh God, you're that level of techie. Nice.
I did not
Yep.
handmade one mine, but I did order a very specific cable that is very long.
Well,
So it's very long.
let's head to the. What? Sorry, what? Did you say
Yeah, I may have a like a 1,000-foot spool of Cat 6 just sitting in my garage.
something? 1,000 pool? Are you kidding me?
Yep, a 1,000-foot spool.
1,000 feet.
Yeah,
What
1,000
the
foot.
hell?
Yeah, you can effectively drag this cable from the
Freaking,
entire across your entire neighborhood to get internet at
Maybe
neighbor's place.
freaking,
Well, I think up to like 500 foot. So yeah, that's like the
Oh my
max you can go. I think it's like 500
gosh.
foot.
Ray made the cable. That's who made the
Yep,
cable
handmade.
Imperial.
Mhm.
Ray made the 1,000-foot cable.
Yeah, this
Like,
Ray's a very talented cat girl.
Yes, very, very talented. What kind of cable?
Yep. It's actually a Cat 5e, though I do have a spool of Cat 6 handy.
Okay. Cat 5e.
Cat 5e.
Ah, there's a pun in that. There's a pun right there. Yes, a fellow IT. Let's get on to the next topic before he goes on an IT raid, please. The next topic is, did you know what's weird with the HoloLive owner? And how, like, most of the HoloLive keep making drawings, sculptures of his face recently?
It's been happening for a while now.
I know, I find it a
um,
little weird.
I can't say I know that story that closely, but then I don't follow HoloLive all that closely. So what are the
Okay,
details?
the thing is, what happened is a lot of these girls would have actual history with the CEO,
Mm-hmm.
personal history.
Mhm.
So, like for example,
Yeah.
if you look at Subaru, how she ended up in
Mhm.
HoloLive is her fucking house burned down, and she needed to work three jobs just to make like ends meet alongside her parents, and that is after she just finished the heart surgery that would actually
Oh.
that she would actually die if she didn't make that surgery
Yes.
at 9.
Oh.
So it's like all of this shit and this heart and Tanigo
He's a true
person,
champ.
he literally approached a lot of these people personally. Like Coco was stuck in a poor area in a place that she did not belong to because she like came from America, right? Kanata was fucking eating grass because she was starving out of poverty. Like there's a lot of
Oh
things
my.
that these girls have endured in their past, and the being at HoloLive effectively saved them and their livelihoods in a lot of ways from going down under.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of immense respect for this person, And he's one of the people who still advocates for freedoms and for lack of corporate
Oh, yeah.
control over. He's the person who created. He's the
Diana.
person who. Hey, Diana. He's the person who created and spearheaded Holostars as a person.
Mhm.
So he definitely has a hand in the cookie jar of literally every single creative endeavor that started on Hololive, and
I
he's a
know.
very respected figure.
They just been
among
making
the-
drawings and sculptures and statues of him. I thought it was a little weird, but now that
He's
I
a
know
living
that,
meme. He's a
it's-
living meme.
he's a
Yeah,
living
he's a
meme.
living meme.
He's a living meme. Hey, Diana, how's it going? We're talking.
And he's a very endearing. Yeah, he's a very endearing figure in Hololive community as he is. So.
Yeah, you missed the Hogwarts Legacy discussion, Diana. We're now on the whole CEO of Hololive and all that stuff.
Yeah. Diana? What colors? Colors are house colors are your panties today?
What? Why are you asking
What the-
this? When did this become a topic to discuss? Blue. Apparently blue.
Ravenclaw. Cool.
Is that your way of getting us back to talk about Hogwarts Legacy? Because we could do this again.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Wait, what house are you? No, I want to
know.
know. I want to know. What house were you?
Me?
Yes.
I'm Ravenclaw.
Okay, what about you?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Go take the test on Hogwarts right now. There's a freaking website. Do it. I'm a Hufflepuff.
What there is?
Wow. What the hell? That's weird. I'm actually a Gryffindor.
No, honestly, I will actively pursue Ravenclaw when I'm actually in the game,
I mean, I
because
like Ravenclaw.
I am not. I am ambitious, right?
Mhm.
But I'm driven by knowledge first and foremost.
Yes.
I'm ambitious.
I
I'm
am
ambitious.
not
I'm-
lying, Euro. I took the test and everything. I am a freaking Gryffindor. I even took the
I love
test
how-
in the game and I got a Gryffindor.
Ero
Such
just
things.
basically confirms how
I'm
bullyable
a
you are
brave.
because
No,
he
Euro.
joins in.
Observer, I need to say this. This is a hot take right here. I am a brave bottom, damn it. It takes bravery to be a bottom, you piece of shit.
Well,
It takes
it's officially
bravery!
confirmed. Clip that.
Okay, no. If nobody does this, I will do this. Give me a moment.
It takes bravery to be tied up and enjoy it.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. That's fair enough. Okay.
Well, we got a clearer mission than that, folks.
Hey, it's a bottom. Yep.
Yeah. That's fair.
Oh god.
God of COD.
You're a Ravenclaw, by the way. Wow, you and Observer are both Ravenclaws. You know what? I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
we
this.
are
Ray is
Ravenclaw.
probably. I think Ray would probably be a Hufflepuff or maybe a Gryffindor.
Okay, yeah.
Considering I have no idea of like the lore of Harry Potter, like, what the
Ravenclaw is
different houses are
smart,
supposed to be.
Gryffindor is brave, Hufflepuff is caring, and Slytherin is basically ambition.
Yeah.
Okay, I can actually say I learned something today because I had no idea.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
you're now smart.
Hufflepuff is friendship and community. Ravenclaw is basically scientists and all
Yep.
that kind of stuff. And the Slytherin are ambitious, cunning, and
Treacherous in a sense.
often associated with the villain bad guy
Yes.
because there are a lot of villain bad guys were ambitious and
Yes.
especially and cunning and whatever the hell, but they're not supposed to be like the bad guys on default, right?
Yes. Our Gryffindors are bottoms from Siling's definition. And I'm just saying, it takes bravery to be a bottom. I'm just saying that. If you get tied up and enjoy it, that takes bravery. Why are you guys not talking to me? Oh no. I'm proud of you, Silix. Thank you! Embracing your bottom side. At this point, it just has to be done, because at this point, you guys are just gonna hang me with it. Oh, thank you, Eero. Don't- You motherfucker, I am not a dog! I will kill you!
I need to take a quick BRB, because if I don't use the bathroom, those hydrates are going to catch up with me. So, I'll be
Okay,
back
you
in
go do
just a
that.
second.
We'll be talking about something else.
Yeah.
Oh, I am not. I swear to God, Hero. And he is dead. Hopefully he finds the bathroom. I really hope
Who's a
Legionary has
good
cleaned
boy?
the blood
Who's a
in
good
there.
boy?
I really hope Legion has cleaned the blood up in there. So, thank you for spending 2,000 points. Oh yeah, everyone, the Great Spending Challenge. The more points you get in, whoever reaches the final thing and spends all the points, which is up to like 100,000 points, whoever gets the last thing gets to decide an outfit for the new model as well for June. I'm not a dog, Hero. Also, I added new buttons. The yellow ones allow you to mess with us while we do hot takes. Songs you want me to walk you... No, I... Is this because that one breeding difficulties thing on Twitter, I took the thing and it said I had to be on a leash constantly? Is that why you said that?
Yeah, probably.
Motherfucker, I can't believe that.
You
still
cannot
can't
believe a
believe-
lot of things, honestly.
I can't believe a lot of things, no. Especially since it's like, hey, you need to be on a leash constantly. I'm like, what the fuck? And then my breeding difficulty was like half a star.
Breeding difficulty.
I know. I'll be right back. I dropped something. Drop my Yu-Gi-Oh cards!
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, nice. I've been playing a lot of Vanguard recently.
Vanguard? What the fuck is that?
It's a card game.
Stop playing card games. Play Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's why do I play Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
but Vanguard is also a card game. As a cool card game, I like
You
it.
don't understand Yu-Gi-Oh though.
I do understand Yu-Gi-Oh.
You need to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
I do play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Play Yu-Gi-Oh more.
I do not want to play Yu-Gi-Oh more because
Play
current meta
Yu-Gi-Oh
can suck
more.
my dick.
I will go in the maid outfit one sad toast. Thank you.
But I do have my dual disc here.
Stop playing card games. Play Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, stop playing card games. Play Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my
I feel like someone misinformed you that the card games are that Yu-Gi-Oh is not a card game. It's a card
Yu-Gi-Oh.
game.
Yu-Gi-Oh should be played instead of card games.
It's a card game.
No, go play Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's a card game though.
Go play Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's a card game.
Go play
And I
Yu-Gi-Oh!
want to play card games.
Go play Yu-Gi-Oh!
I play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Don't play a card game, go play Yu-Gi-Oh! What?
What is this? What is this 5-year-old argument we're having?
I'm not a 5-year-old, I'm just saying stop playing card games and go play Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's like a perpetual. I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Stop playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Stop
Go
playing
play
card games. Play
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Play Yu-Gi-Oh. Play Yu-Gi-Oh more.
Ray,
Play
Ray,
Yu-Gi-Oh
how's it
more.
going?
Like card games. Play Yu-Gi-Oh more. Like card games. Yu-Gi-Oh more.
Ray.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Ray. I need your opinion on something. Observer needs to stop playing card games and go play Yu-Gi-Oh!
You realize you're talking to a Pokemon TCG player, right?
Oh, you suck. Play Yu-Gi-Oh! You suck, play Yu-Gi-Oh! No, I need to upload
Why do we need to
Spotify.
play Yu-Gi-Oh? Meta
Because
sucks.
Yu-Gi-Oh is
Meta
great.
Sucks. Yu-Gi-Oh is great, but meta sucks. When meta stops sucking, I will return to playing Yu-Gi-Oh more.
No, you just gotta go play Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's go play Yu-Gi-Oh! It's great.
No. You don't understand. I
understand everything, Curly. You just need to go play Yu-Gi-Oh.
I do not want to play a game where my opponent does not allow me to play the game.
Go play Yu-Gi-Oh!
They don't play Malukia V-Star deck then. Like you might be sure if you ever play
Okay.
Pokemon.
Oh my gosh. Fine. You know what? Let's go to the next topic. Freaking what is it? Oh yeah, the Vox Akama? Vox Akama.
Come on.
Vox Akuma?
Vox Akama. He
Yeah,
got
Vox
doxxed
Akama.
recently, from what I heard.
That
Yeah.
pisses me off. I hate doxing with a passion.
I thought that was a cock sound. No, it was just a beep sound. For a second there, I
No,
thought
I have both. No.
I thought the
I have both.
tornado sirens were going off, and the whole TV show was like, "Eh, sirens and shit."
No,
I was about to say we're about to
don't
get
worry,
nuked.
I have both, so...
I was panicking right there, dude. You scared the shit out of me.
Yeah. Go ahead. Finish your passionate thought.
Finish the passionate thought.
Yeah, my entire thought on doxing, I don't care if it's an IRL streamer, Schmo from down the street who just happened to make the wrong person mad on like city council or something. VTuber, I don't care. Like, don't screw with people's personal lives. That crap costs damn money to deal with. It ruins lives. Like a bunch of the streamers I follow, they had to actually move physically because they were getting doxxed perpetually.
Yep. I'm going to say this. If you dox someone, I feel like if you dox someone, it should come with nearly life in prison.
Well, no, it depends on the severity of the doxing. Like, if severity of the doxing actually lets someone hurts, if it's like swatting, for example.
Yes, if
like
you swat, you go to prison. I feel like if you swat someone, you go to prison basically for the rest of your life.
I'm sorry, but swatting to me is attempted murder.
Basically,
like,
that's what I mean.
What that is.
If you swat someone, you should go to prison for the rest of your life.
Murder because there have been people that died of this because of this.
That's what I'm saying. If you swat someone, you should go to prison for the rest of your life. That's my opinion. Call it a hot take.
Well, at the very least, like a lot of years.
No. I'm period. The rest of your life. That's basically attempted murder. Because one thing could go wrong, next thing the other gets shot. So I'm saying
a great example of this, actually. I don't know if you guys listen to Tim Pool's podcast at all, but
I did for a while. Then he kind of went crazy.
Well, there's been plenty controversy related to Eliza Blue, but that'll be a discussion for much later.
Yeah.
But one of the things he talked about recently, I think is relevant to this, is he actually had some stalkers go to one of his properties and break in. Thankfully, not the one where he lived, but they were shots fired, and there was a bunch of stuff left that identified the perpetrators.
Oof.
And honestly, it is like, okay, one, why are you going to this person's home, regardless if they're there or not? Number two, when you have to hire private security to prevent this kind of thing and to address it, it's a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Honestly, like genuinely, I don't really know the details of what happened with Vox.
I don't know. I don't think anyone. I think he's been like very silent about it.
I do know that he suspended his activities indefinitely.
For a while.
The only additional information I have on his situation in particular is it did involve his family this time. Not him personally, but his family.
Yeah, so if that involves his family, I'm sure I understand like he wants to really crack down on it with management of Nijisanji, really crack down on it. And that is not something he would have motivation to do content in. That's not a mind state he would have motivation to do content in.
I feel like if you just go to their house, I feel like that should be considered stalking, and if you do the other like swatting stuff, you should go to life in prison.
Life in prison, I think, as a psychologist, I believe a lot of these people who do these kind of things are cowards.
I don't care.
And if they are scared, give me a minute. And if they are scared properly, they can be integrated. They are not fallen far enough as mass murderers and serial killers.
I don't know.
As people who actually pull the trigger themselves, they still consider this a sick prank. They're like, oh, funny. If they are shown the consequences of their actions, even if it's like a 1 year in prison, even like a 2 year in prison, they will never do it again. No. They will never do it again.
In my opinion, I feel like it should be at least a minimum 15 years.
Well, when it comes to the punishment
15 to 25. 15 to 25. I agree with him. 15 to 25 years, period.
Well, I think it really depends on the situation, and here is why I think that. And for those of you who don't know, I live in Florida, so automatically we're a crazy state to begin with. So
crazy is the understatement.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't think the Observer knows too much about Florida, do you?
I do know a lot about Florida, man.
Oh, okay. You know the Florida man memes, at least. Okay. Florida is like the craziest place to live in America. Probably besides California.
For completely different reasons, though.
Yes.
But one thing I will say, or at least about where I live in Florida, because you don't know who's carrying a weapon at any given time.
Yeah.
The violent crime rate compared to other places in the nation, like Chicago, Los Angeles, like all these really developed areas, the violent crime rate is exceptionally low.
Yes.
And there's a reason for that, and that plays into that fear. Is if there's a chance that you can get shot, you're probably not going to pull your weapon on someone and try to shoot them. I mean, that's just psychology right there. Basic psychology.
It's a whole
Yeah,
thing.
that's what I mean. Like exactly, a lot of these people, it could be like a teenager, right? It could be like a teenager who
Yeah.
decided to pull a joke too far, right?
Oh
And what can you
yeah.
do? Like he's a dumbass. He probably didn't really consider the all the possibilities. What place him in prison for the rest of his life? No, I don't think that's
Right.
the appropriate
I
decision.
know we know Ray's
There
Mike
needs
has
to
been
be a
acting
punishment.
weird. We just can't really do much about it right now.
There is
Yeah,
a
I
needs
got
to
no
be
idea why it's being
appropriate.
weird either.
There is needs to be appropriate punishment, but it's appropriate punishment, and that they need to be made sure that this is the only freebie they get. Like maybe it's stupid. May if
How
they
about
ever repeat the offense ever again, right?
How about
That is
this?
when the
The
serious punishment
minimum should
happens.
be at least 1 year for swatting. And
Yeah,
if they
1
do it a
year.
second
1 year,
time, if
absolutely.
they do it a second time, period of at least 25 years.
Yeah, 1 year. There should be a period of 1 year. I feel like every person. I feel like it's an
It's a good
an
punishment.
underestimated thing. But a lot of people really underestimate the value of second chances.
Yeah.
When people are as cowardly as they are given the even any punishment, like any punishment, even a slap or arrest, they no longer view it as internet shenanigans that makes you anonymous. They
Yes.
view it as actual thing I did that will be punishable by yada yada
Severe.
yada, right?
Yeah.
Severely. And they will never live it down too, because they will be in prison, and it will be a known fact. They will never live it down. Their life is already
Over
is already
basically in a
somewhat
sense.
yeah.
Upside down.
Basically.
Yeah, it's already thrown upside down. And this one symbolic year, they could be like even under house arrest, like even like not even prison. Even then, it's going to be absolutely
That's why
affect
it's
their
called
livelihood.
politics.
Yeah, they will
It's
absolutely
spicy
affect their livelihood to a level that they will never do it again.
Yeah. I agree.
So
Well, no, I fully
am not.
agree.
I'm not saying there shouldn't be lower punishments because I don't want anyone to be punished heavily. I think it's better. It's the same thing as killing, death penalty, right? When you have a death penalty, that's an easy way out. You just die and that's it, right?
Yeah. But it's also a bit of an insurance if you think about it, because if he's like a mass murderer, at that point, death penalty seems kind of needed.
Well, I think a great example would be kind of like or Ted Bundy.
Yeah,
Like, that's a
yeah,
classic
great.
example. Like,
It's
and
exemplar.
unfortunately, and unfortunately, where I work at actually had to house him for a little bit while he was going through his trial. So, fun fact. But that's like a case like life in prison would not be a solution for that problem. That would just drag on the problem.
Oh, it's fine, Diana. Thank you for trying. She's trying to at you guys.
Yeah. She added me at least.
Yes.
She added me at least.
I would use my. I would give her a hug, but I can't get my 2D model.
Yeah, no. Sorry, yeah,
But
we'll give you a hug.
ultimately, I feel like there are, let's be real, there are worse. There were worse serial killers than Ted Bundy. There were worse serial killers than Ted Bundy.
Agreed, but still.
Yeah, but the fact that killers like that are still being talked about to this day, years after they've been or put to the grindstone, like that's pretty telling, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a lot of. I think it's a lot of it ties to American mentality. Because like people in America, they do enjoy their celebrities in more ways than one.
I don't know. I feel like,
oh god, yeah,
it's a weird thing. And America's weird. We have no. This is gonna be a hot take, so listen up. Americans don't have any problems. All of our problems are first world problems. Oh man, this guy said something mean on the internet. Suck it up. I'm sorry. If you complain about
they do have big problems, but most people who have big problems that are not first world are not sitting on the internet. Are not sitting on the internet.
That's the problem. That's my problem. Is this? They're so bored with life because there's nothing to solve that they're just looking at anything they want to look at. It's basically finding fascination in other people's lives because they had something to do.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I'm just looking into the most prolific serial killers, and there is an actual person whose actual body count is 69, and I'm like,
oh my gosh. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that number with serial killers? I think I've lost faith in humanity now. I've lost
69.
Joke's on you. I never have faith in humanity to be.
Let's go to the next topic so we can get off serial killers, please. Can we please go to the final topic? Coming
Yeah,
up,
final topic.
problems and complaining. This is one of our major issues. Yes, it is.
Do you want,
Here we go.
before we continue? Do you want the do you know what do you want to know the most prolific one ever?
I'm gonna say Jack the Ripper, but I'm pretty sure it's wrong.
No, it's Luis Garavito.
I have no idea who that is.
He's from Colombia, Ecuador, and Venezuela, and
God
he
damn.
butchered 300 people.
What?
Ooh, damn.
300. God damn, that guy was going for a record.
Uh huh. And the second one is
Damn.
Pedro Lopez, also Colombia, Peru, Ecuador.
What is with
who-
Colombia?
Who killed?
All right.
Colombia is cutthroat.
You know what? You know what?
literally the
Cutthroat
number one
physically.
Colombia, number two Colombia, and then number
Ugh.
three Pakistan, and number four Russia. Oh, nice.
Diane, if I was to hazard a guess, just based on where I work, there's a certain mystique about the
God.
danger. I think I could be wrong.
Yeah,
but that's
it's
would be my
mostly
guess.
people
Danger.
who are adrenaline freaks.
It's either that
And
or they
I can
think,
fix
oh my
them.
god.
I can fix them.
I can fix
them.
That's the
Yeah,
mentality I
exactly.
hate. I hate that mentality. I feel
Oh,
like it's a
God.
very poisonous mentality people have. It's the thing of I can fix him. You
Oh,
can't
God.
fix him. You're just
I did
a
not know. I did not know
naive
this.
idiot at
The
that
Russian,
point.
the Russian one actually was active in 2010.
Let's not go into that, please.
Bruh. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
let's go. Let's go to the final topic, please. It's a lot happier topic, maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Do you need a drum roll for it?
yes. Do it.
Yeah, drum roll. I start. Quit
the
starting the
fuck?
cookie. Get to the drum roll.
The final topic is what? Who do you have for your Valentine's dates?
Amethyst, I think.
It got very silent here, other than Observer saying anities. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. It's so silent. What the fuck?
I love how I responded immediately,
You
and the YouTube
responded
just kind of like.
Dude,
Yeah, I just went straight to the crickets.
you went straight to the crickets.
Uh,
Oh, gosh.
What?
yeah.
What? Why is she? Why you a-ing at me?
What is it? Did you say something?
No, I said something like Diana.
Oh yeah, Diane's going,
Eh?
Yo, Diane, who's your Valentine's?
What about? Oh, you want to go on Valentine's with your father?
That sounds bad. What the hell, Diane? Yeah, what the hell?
Do you-
story here?
Yeah, we need
do you have
context, Diane. Yeah, context, please.
Do you have a sweet home
It's your birthday. So Valentine's is your birthday, and you want to spend your Valentine's with your dad. I have so many questions, and now I'm fearing for my sanity. Oh, the misery.
It's VTubing. It's VTubing.
Oh god.
Oh.
I'm a day school.
Oh.
Mother's Day is kind of early.
Okay, sure. Sure. We can spend the day together then. If you
Observer.
want to. But
I think
What?
observers.
I am
observers
very,
are the younger girls.
I'm very susceptible.
You're a
for
dilf. Just say
people
it. You're a
asking-
dilf. Say it.
I am.
No. I want you to say the full thing.
I am a dilf. I already
Thank
said
you.
that before.
Thank you. I needed confirmation on stream. You hear that, everyone? Clip it. He's a dilf.
It's a known fact. I don't.
I
really
know it's a
what-
known
what
fact,
you're-
but I want it clipped. Okay. It's a me
like
thing.
I'm
It's a me
more
thing.
than 30. I'm more than 30. I am kind of I'm big, tall. I have a dad bod.
Oh. What you're saying is that you have some daddy ish. God damn, roasted Diana. What does DILF stand for, Sty? Dad. I'm not saying that. I'm sorry, you say it. I'm gonna get clipped if I say it.
What does DILF stand for? Dad, I'd like to friend.
Fuck.
I mean, friend is probably the safer way of saying that. Better words to do.
I mean, friending. You want to friend
don't
very,
want to
very
friend.
intensely and actively.
Oh God. That sounds like a very,
aggressive
very,
friendship.
that sounds like a very close friendship you have.
Yeah, very close friendship. Yeah.
God.
A very close friendship, if you will.
I come on the show every week. I do the show almost every week. Every week, I'm surprised by someone saying something like this, and I don't know if I should be surprised anymore, but I'm always surprised.
Yeah,
Observer,
I must do something. I must do something.
I mean, last time I think it was Anatis just putting burgers everywhere. And feet. Lots of feet. It was a very secret
Yeah,
feet fetish thing.
it was Anatis was basically going insane across the entire stream
Exactly.
as we tried talking.
It was weird. I'm not
Anatis is always has a way with going absolutely batshit.
Bad
in the
shit
most
is an understatement. Completely mental is another. I guess that's the best way to put it. She goes mental.
okay. Mentos.
Not Mentos, mental. Mental.
Okay.
Oh yeah, happy
I
birthday,
need-
Diana.
That's supposed to be Beijing music?
What? Wait, oh yeah, shit, my music
Well,
stopped.
It was baking music.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. And you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Oh god.
oh my god, that was way too loud.
That
I
was-
apologize for that.
That was, that was a thing. That was a thing. Oh well.
Yeah,
But
that was excessively too loud.
so yeah,
I'll fix
Ray,
that later.
do you have anyone for Valentine's Day?
I mean, I must do this. Give me a moment, and you must do something, and then you will post this on your channel.
Oh yeah. But yeah, what about you, Ray? Do you have anything?
Probably hang out with a in-game waifu. Or in
In-
Final Fantasy, my character is actually married, so yeah, I know. I am very lame, but
I was gonna say that was kind of sad. That's kind of sad. I, feel
I
like
mean,
we-
honestly, roleplay
it is
is
what it
kind of
is.
fun. Roleplay is kind of fun, though.
Are you talking from someone with experience?
But
Have you roleplayed?
I mean, who didn't? Like, can you
I
can you
haven't.
point me a? Yeah, right. You didn't. Sure. Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
what's your experience with roleplay? What have you done roleplaying? I'm curious now.
various characters. It's a very good training tool for writing ability. I roleplay in game. I constantly write Darkest Dungeon diaries for my campaign characters. Like there is nothing bad about it. What the fuck I mean? What the fuck would I be ashamed of?
Okay, what about you?
yep.
Oh,
in
you just
fairness,
said you
it's
just did. You just said you
Yeah,
did.
it's because of Final Fantasy. Yeah, it's because of Final Fantasy and role playing my character, which it didn't start off as a character I wanted to roleplay, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Ray started off as a character that was just nice to look at with something on screen because I just quit WoW at the time and I was not sure if Final Fantasy was for me. But the more I played the character, the more the character kind of took on their own life, and that's what eventually led to Ray leaping out of Final Fantasy into the world of VTubing.
Yeah, I played actual Final Fantasy too. I'm a level 86 Dark Knight.
Salix, look at the DMs. You must show
Yeah.
this on stream.
What do I have to show on stream? If it ever look.
But yeah, I may be at level 90 Reaper and Bard.
I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much. I will show this on stream, but fuck you. Fuck you, dude. Honestly, just give me. Come on. Fuck you. I hate you so much, you bastard. I can't believe you do this to me. I can't hate you guys so much. What the fuck? Oh god.
Awesome.
I better get that. I'm gonna post that image on Twitter after this. Oh god. All I can picture now is the bass James song while that happens. Like I say that midstream, it
It's
just
like
pops
the
up that image.
inspirational music.
Well, that was actually the final top. Wait, did you say anything about Valentine's Day? Just making sure, because did you?
Who, me?
Yes.
My Valentine's Day was kind of very sad, depressing, pathetic.
Oh yeah, you're doing RP in Final Fantasy for Valentine's Day. That's. Do you need help?
I need all kinds of help, but I don't think it's the kind of help you can give.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I seem to be good at setting people up. What? I set my brother up with his girlfriend. I set like 5 of my friends up with their girlfriends.
Okay.
I'm a great matchmaker.
Honestly, if I found like a group of people to roleplay with in Final Fantasy 14, I would probably do it in a heartbeat.
Depends on what type of roleplay you're doing.
I mean, if the story being told requires me to clap cheeks in game, I will clap cheeks in game.
Sure, that's exactly what you want to say. But we all know you want to clap those cheeks.
To the other side of the RP.
Are you saying you don't? Are you saying you're doing it too?
I have dabbled in that side of RP. I have no shame in admitting that.
I mean, no, it's just normal stuff ultimately. Like, what the fuck do you need to be ashamed of?
I'm just judging you both silently over here.
Yeah, it's fine. You can judge. Can I just do this? I always wanted to do this. I wanted to do that always. Jokes on you! I'm into that shit. Okay.
I get it.
All I will say is, if you get screenshots of that, a video, just do not show Yoshi P if you value your account.
Basically. But no, it's a thing.
I just imagine you said that. I just imagine me taking my screenshots, taking a plane to Japan, striking my way to headquarters, going there. Oh, I'm expected. Yes, thank you, sir. I'm learning Japanese specifically for this. My screenshots printed under my arm, in my armpit, like rolled up, and I just go there and I'm like, sorry, Yoshida-san, I must show you something. This is urgent. This is very urgent. Like,
did you know how urgent
what is this? What is this? And then I roll up 5 by 5 feet prints of me clapping cheeks as my Final Fantasy character, just in the middle of Square Enix headquarters.
Okay,
in my mind, I just see Yoshi P get so, he just stands up, calmly walks out, and he comes back, and then hands you a copy of your account saying you've been banned.
Hands you a fucking piece of paper. Yes, you have been banned. Okay, oh gosh. I think that was the last topic I had. So unless you guys have something you want to bring up,
if you have any recommendations for any groups to roleplay with, I will be appreciative.
Do you guys have any other topics you wish to add?
I can't think of anything, but then again, it was kind of like 20 minutes notice, and then coming up.
I literally just dragged you in here.
Yep.
I basically grabbed you by the tail, threw you in the chair, and was like, sit down and let's talk. That's basically what I did.
I do have one thing. What are your, considering it's still fairly close to the start of the year, what is your expectations for this year?
I want to get to 1,000 followers. And I hope to have a kind of good model, kind of like yours, Observer. But I have to make it. So this may sound a little bit weird, but could I get some photos of how your model moves in a way?
Sure.
I want a side view, a front view, an up view, and a down view.
I can give you a model showcase video.
Thank you. Mostly, I just need pictures.
Video more. Well, yeah, sure. I'll just tell me the positions I should take, and
Okay. I need a photo op, Observer. This is your big day. I need your photo op.
Yeah, just give me the positions I should make, and I'll give them up.
A
and
full
I'll take
side
them
view, a full up view, and then like a full down view.
Sure, probably can do that.
because I want to make this as best as possible. And since you got
Yeah,
a
it's,
really good model right
I-
there, I want to make it
Yeah,
just as
it's a
good.
really good model. It's a really good model. You can talk to Hika if you want to. She did the rigging.
I've actually done a bit of my own rigging, but it'd be nice to talk with them. So
Yeah, Hika is a nice person. I don't think she's like competitive or anything. She wouldn't be like,
Yeah.
oh, actually, this is the first time Hika did my kind of art
Really?
style. She always did like very chibified. So this is literally her first work in semi-realistic style.
Really, that's pretty
Yeah.
well done considering that's her first
Mm.
time. But I know I've
Yeah.
been working on the model, but I don't feel like I have it all there. If that makes any sense. Honestly, I may have to redo a bit of it. Observer, did you just cut out? Because you look like you're talking, but you're not talking.
Yeah. I think that's kind of what happened to me a little bit earlier, like where the audio just went silent for a little
Oh,
bit
that's weird.
randomly.
Or maybe Observer's talking with someone on the phone. Is he? Observer.
Yes, phone.
Oh, you're on the phone. Okay, he's on
Well,
the phone.
ah,
Like, we got confirmation he's on the phone. Are you on the
but yeah,
That was fun. So I'm
Oh, okay.
done now.
But no, I've been wanting to get more of a. I've been wanting to look at a bit higher quality models, and I feel like if I had, like, pictures of yours, I could probably model it better, if that makes any sense, or get like a better idea.
I can ask Hika if she wants, if she could like talk to you about
Thank
like
you, thank
rigging techniques, and she can probably provide some photos of my
Nice.
model and stuff. She could probably. This was her hardest project, so
Really?
yeah,
That's cool. Well,
it's a really good project though.
that would be nice to have because I want to just draw the model first and then get like, because I want it to be the highest quality I could possibly be. But at this state right now, I feel like I need some actual like big advice for it.
I do. My problem is the same, but like with VTubing, I feel like I do need the person
Mhm.
out there because I feel like a lot of big VTubers who are like became bigger. They always had this person who like always wanted to sit down with them and talk numbers and be like, oh, this and this and this and
Yeah.
that. I don't have that for my person, so I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
I
what they
tried.
they have.
I
that
tried
person.
having. I tried having hiring
A manager.
manager, right, for a month, and that
Uh-huh.
just ended up being with vague advice once like every
Yeah.
3 weeks, and I'm like, they don't give a fuck about me, like they don't give a
No.
fuck about me at all.
You'd have to have a friend who'd be willing to do that.
Yeah, paying for it's, you can pay them subsequently after
Yeah.
the fact, but you can only have someone who's personally invested in you as a person be your manager.
Yeah. So yeah, I think for me, I'm gonna have to redo a few things on my model because I want it to look as good as possible. But just generally, in my opinion, it just is gonna take a lot of work. But I want
yeah,
it to
it's
be as
always
best
gonna
as
take a lot.
possible, so I'm willing to put in that work and even redo a bunch of it if need be. But yeah, other than that, I was just like, I just wanted some advice on that. But yeah, I think that's all the questions I have for the day, so I think it's probably a good time to raid someone. But before I
Yeah.
do so, I'm going to be
Mhm.
putting this in chat.
Thank you.
Thank you for shouting them out.
Danke. Arigato.
Yeah.
Let's see, where is it? I need to put
Arigato
this in
gozaimasu.
chat.
Gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu.
Okay, so that is
I
the
need
link.
to follow you too.
That is the link for the Google form for this show. So any VTubers are watching, or any VTubers who are watching like the VOD or something like that, you can just follow that link and you'll be able to take it to the form where you can sign up for
You know,
any
at this
time for the
point,
show.
at this point, I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I want to say, I get like always, I always get like all this feeling like I followed this person, and then suddenly
Yes.
shut up pops up, and there's like a picture of them of me not being following them. Like, you didn't see that? You didn't see
Oh my
that?
gosh.
You didn't see that?
But no, if you guys or any VTubers are interested in PNG tubers too, are interested in talking with me, feel free to. It's sign the Google form and I'll find a day for you.
Yeah.
And plus, this is also just a good way to meet new VTubers if you've never met them before.
It
thank
do
you for
be-
doing
do
an
be.
announcement. But no, it's just a good way to meet new VTubers. It's a good way to kind of grow your connections with other people. And honestly, it's just fun because it's just a giant ass Discord call for friends. Like honestly,
Yeah.
there's no points. The only things that does happen is the chat gets to bully you a bit. I mean,
And we get confirmation that
A
certain
bit?
people are
God
bottom.
damn it. Fine. But it's basically just chatting. It's just a chill chat. But
Yeah,
honestly,
sure. I
wanna
also
thank you
will
all.
do my own program of that sort, but it's gonna be one-on-one. I'm gonna be doing return. I'm gonna be trying to return to the carrying situation soon enough because I had kind of dropped it for a while.
Yeah. As a toast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully I get 500 followers because I'm like literally there. I'm like literally there. I'm like 20 away.
20 followers. Nice. What about you? What about you, Ray? What's going on in your world?
Well, we're talking about goals and stuff. I'm actually trying to reach 500 on my YouTube. I'm getting really close. I think I'm like
Nice.
actually don't know exactly what number that is. I completely forgot to post my short, but yeah, that is my goal for both my Twitch and my YouTube right now is to hit 500. I'm actually working on redoing my 3D model a little bit because, I finally got kind of an impromptu collab the other day with it because I never actually had a chance to get it stacked up side by side with someone to get the height,
Mhm.
and that was an interesting experience. Have you ever seen that Futurama episode where they went to the planet of the Amazonians?
Are you talking about that one with the big ass woman who killed people with snoo?
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Who can forget that episode? Honestly.
No, well, but I know how they felt being the very, very tall ones.
I mean, I don't think nowadays you could just call yourself a dummy mommy.
Well, quite literally. I mean, I was
Literally.
8'3". Or,
God,
yeah,
8'3". Sorry, a guy.
Yeah.
I'm 5'2", both in height, model wise, and also observer.
no,
You're giving me self-conscious here because I'm literally 5'2", both in model size and in fucking real size. So
I'm
fuck you.
6'3", so I'm like a whole ass foot taller than you.
Well, thank you
Uh,
for coming. Thank you. For
yeah,
looking me.
my model is actually 6'3"
Next
for
week
canon.
I'll
So
have I have a special guest next week, which we're going over a bit of the
You have
same
2
topics.
6'3". And just imagine, like,
Oh
someone
my
needs to
gosh.
draw this. Someone literally needs to draw this. Filings shaking between 2 people, 6.3, and there's like there's like big boobs of a cat girl and a
Please
large
go.
chest of me, and like
Everyone,
side by
please-
side, and
please
silence
go
is
subscribe
squished
to the
between them. It's
YouTube
like
if you Like, you guys are okay. Everyone, please go subscribe to my YouTube. If you miss
Please
any
make it
sort
an
of
art.
episode
Please
of
make
Hot
it an
Talk, if you miss any
please
episode of
someone
Hot
make it an art.
Motherfucker! I'm trying to talk. Shill my shit. Let me shill, please. I'm a big shill. Let me shill. Basically, go follow the YouTube and subscribe to the YouTube. If you've missed any episodes of Hot Takes, they'll be on there. And also, I will be doing a Hogwarts Legacy playthrough this week, and I will also be doing Hot Takes next week with Sarah Hyde, getting her opinions on Hogwarts Legacy, and also her opinions on a few of the topics we discussed here today.
And if I'm needed as a co-host, I'll always glad
I
with
will
it.
probably
And
ask
thank you,
Observer to
honey.
return.
Thank you, honey.
But yeah, I thank
Yep,
you all
man,
for
if-
being
if-
here. I want to say thank you to each one, and we're gonna go raid someone, but I don't know who to raid. Do you guys have any suggestions?
I do have any suggestions.
Wait,
in
wait,
fact.
wait. You know, yeah, keep suggest your suggestions. I'm looking.
Let's we can raid either Omnibus, or we can all raid Marine Go Round. She's a lovely lass.
Marion go round.
Yeah, she's a lovely lass.
Okay. Give me one.
Let me find. She's a lovely eldritch lass.
Mary go.
but yeah, most of the people I normally rate after end on the stream aren't online right now, which is unusual, but
Marine go round.
Is she doing Payday 2?
In the chat, I placed her name in the chat.
I
Marine Go Round.
thought, is she doing Payday 2 right now?
Yeah, Payday 2.
Okay, yeah, we'll raid her. We'll raid the freaking. You said Eldritch, right?
Yeah, eldritch.
I don't want to misrace someone.
Nah, eldritch. She's a
Okay,
very
okay.
eldritch lady.
Well, I want to thank everyone for being here. It's honestly been a blast. I hope you guys come next week and also for my following streams because they're also going to be just as fun. And I have a lot planned next week. I hope you guys are there. I hope it goes great. But today, we have to close the shop. So I bid you all adieu and hope you had a great day. Bye!
Ayasumi!
Goodbye.